Are we good? Are we going? Are we live? Probably. I don't know. Whoever's in the chat should probably tell me if everything's sounding good. I think it is. I think it does. I'm gonna be just playing through Halo CE on normal because I wanted to complete the playlists and get some progression down for whatever reason. So we're gonna go. The fuck? Why am I not tabbing? There it is. All right. So I talk about this a lot, right? But I could never, because of the way tweets work, you can't really put it all into like one spot. Because it's just been 10 years of like constant mistakes. And constant just mismanagement and just nothing ever works. It seems to just be one mistake after the other. Where's the fucking sound, by the way? I think I just put it on too low. I do that. Oh. Okay, no, never mind. I think it's all good. What the fuck? That's not supposed to happen. Maybe we'll fix it in the next shot. Yeah, there it is. So, fuck, man. Jack, you make art. Why are you talking about Halo? I like Halo, so fucking, and I'll talk about it a lot if I want to. But this is not going to be art or anything like that. I'm not going to be drawing. I'm just going to be playing this. I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck to start with all this. I guess I could just start out with like Halo 4 or at least Halo CE, right? Because I have it right here, so I can just pull it up as an example. I don't know if I could. No, I can't switch. I can't swap the graphics in the cutscenes. So like, after Reach, right? There was like a good send off, I think, for Halo, as did many others. Where are the? Sorry, I was looking for something. It had some problems, like, the whole sprint debate and all that whatnot, but overall I think it was a pretty good fucking way to end the franchise. And I thought Bungie had the same idea too, but of course, Halo was just way too popular, so Microsoft was like, hey, let's milk this cow like crazy. So they decided to create this whole new studio that was specifically designed to make Halo. I'm kind of just explaining this to you right now like you're completely out of the loop and you don't know anything about this, because I kind of just want to lay as much of what I know as possible, the unscripted. Like, I don't want to like gather any information. This is just the shit that an average Halo player has been seeing throughout the years. Of course, my views doesn't really reflect everyone, but I feel like I can gamble pretty safely on the fact that a lot of people share the same sentiment that I do. So yeah, 343, specifically made to make Halo. Everyone kind of didn't really think twice about it, obviously. I mean, it's not really like they had much in their portfolio to show anyway. And a lot of people initially assumed that, there'd be some Bungie employees there, maybe. I don't fucking know. That's what I assumed, at least. So I think the first thing they made was Combat Evolved Anniversary, right? A nice little way to ease into the franchise, a little visual remaster of Halo Combat Evolved. This game, that is. And there was problems. There were some big problems. I feel like there was a lot of, like, they didn't understand the atmosphere, or the fact that games have atmosphere at all. There was a lot of reused assets from Halo 3 and Reach. Like the elites, I think, they're just like models ripped straight out of Reach with a very poor recolor done on them. And I think the biggest problem that it had was a bunch of inaccurate geometry. Like, you wanted to shoot like an elite from across the map or something, but there was actually a tree there that wasn't in the anniversary edition. So if you switch back to the original graphics, you'll see that Oh, I gotta look around. You see that there was indeed a tree there in the original version, but not one in the. That's a hyperbolic example. It's more or less just like minor geometry stuff, but it's still very much the same problem, which was very frustrating in certain parts of the game. And I wanted to highlight the, you know, the complete lack of understanding of the tone or atmosphere of it. Oh Jesus, I think close to us. Well, I'm trying to listen to him. Do they have? Yeah, I have to do the whole looky thing. Whatever. So, I guess I could just like show immediately here. There it is. There's the button. Like, okay, yeah, no, the graphics have been updated, but they're. I feel like they're just putting way too much into it. This isn't. I wouldn't really blame this on 343 to be honest. But this is probably a mistake on Saber Interactive. But still, I'm just gonna blame 343 because I'm an asshole. I guess I don't know. Oh man, I have to listen to that guy because I always play on like heroic or legendary, so they usually skip this part. But do you see how like they put way too much into things? Like areas that are typically like dark and like dimmed out, they just try to like get removed completely. This isn't just like a this room case, only this room scenario. It's like this everywhere. It goes to the point where instead of using your flashlight, it's actually more advantageous to just switch to the new graphics because you can see everything there. And this is a game that employs a lot of like darkness. And I think more games should honestly just do that overall. But instead, you have like modern shooters that just really fuck with the darkness slider and make like the games just weirdly look like gray. Have you noticed that in like Rainbow Six or hell even Halo Infinite? Like they're just too afraid to make areas dark because I don't know, some competitive asswipe is just gonna be like, oh, I can't see it, people gonna use that, it's gonna be a fair advantage. Oh, they're killing him. I gotta switch back. I can't look at this. So it's just a bunch of fucking shit like that all over. And I don't know what the hell was with the games of that area. I thought personally that I don't remember what year Anniversary came out, but whatever year it was, I was absolutely certain that they moved past the whole like grimy, gritty shooter piss filter era, but they somehow bring it back in Anniversary. Not so strong here, but you'll notice it once you step out into the second level, so to speak. The whole game it's just super fucking. It's just too much to look at. It's like a visual overdose everywhere you go. That's not really why I'm not looking forward to like 343 is recently talking about like remaking Halo CE again, and I think it's gonna be like a from the ground up like rework. Wait, no, I haven't actually. I'll get to that later down the line. I'm gonna like go through like a timeline of things here of all the shit that they did. So, Anniversary was met with a lot of mixed reception, but it was mostly mostly enjoyed because of like I don't know recency bias or some shit. Die. So I guess after that came Halo 4, right? And oh boy, is that a whole thing to decipher. People are still like gonna be like, oh no, it's still like good. It's like it's the best ones out of all the ones. But it's just like no, like on its own, I'll argue that it is a a pretty full release. It's a game. That's like the one good thing I can say about it. It's a game. Is it a good game? Fucking no. Christ. Die. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Why are you giving me the fucking noob menu? That, like, everyone already knows that they hired people who hated Halo to work on Halo 4. I think their excuse was like they wanted to like broaden the demographic and steal some players from COD, but I really don't buy that. Fucking go away. Give me that overshield. So when it came out, they changed everything. Every single minute thing. The lore, the story, the characters, the art direction, the gameplay. Oh, fuck. The multiplayer, the music, the whole, like, not a single stone was left unturned on that. And, they basically tried to reinvent the wheel with this, and they just failed miserably because, like, alright, let's go with, like, what do I start with? Campaign, right? People noticed that Master Chief's armor had like a redesign, and it had like the shittiest lore excuse ever. They were just like, there were nanobots in the cryopod, or was like, just say you changed it. I really wouldn't have given a shit if they just inexplicably changed it and gave like no description at all. Whoop. Because there's some smaller design changes in Chief's armor between 2 and 3, and I don't really give a shit for that. I don't care. But I probably do still care, oops, in this case, because the armor's just buttfuck ugly. Chief, along with the rest of all the UNEC stuff, as well as all other Spartan armor, it seriously looks like AI-generated images. Like you just put up a prompt and it's just like, give me a sci-fi room, give me a sci-fi armor, and that's what you get. Because none of the, like, you look at all the armor pieces and none of the lines and the parts and the bolts and the things, they just don't seem to know where they need to go, right? And of course, there's like no character. They're all just weirdly random shapes that don't really seem to convey what their purpose is. Like, you have one called Wetworks that's just like, okay, yeah, alright. That one's a bad example because it kind of vaguely looks like a... like an old-timey subnautical suit, or whatever the fuck they're called. Scuba suit. But that was really just a one-off. All the other armor pieces are... like, you don't know what they're supposed to do. You can't tell what they're supposed to do. You look at, like, Halo 3 armor, like EVA. If you know what EVA stands for and don't know what the armor looks like, you're gonna assume it's got, like, a... it kind of looks like something made for, like, zero-gravity environments and shit like that. Because it stands for extravehicular activity. Much like a spacesuit. And then you Google the EVA armor in Halo 3 and you'd be like, oh shit, well that makes sense, because it kind of looks like a spacesuit with the big fucking visor that covers the whole head. Oh hey. Yo, Jack is back with it. I'm just playing on normal, it's not really a big deal. Yeah, what the hell was I? The EVA armor. But you can't fucking tell that with just about anything from Halo 4. It all just looks like randomly generated pieces of armor with zero, like, character or uniqueness to it. Funny guy. Funny guy. Good guy. Funny guy. Anyway. Covenant design. They actually did something I actually liked. They added more green lights into the Covenant designs. Which I think contrasted well with the purple. That was probably the only good thing. They did everything else just absolutely dirty. Grunts, Jackals, Elites, Hunters. Hunters weren't that much different. They just changed them gameplay-wise. Like, Elites is probably the biggest victim of this. They turned them into, like... they essentially just became brutes, you know? You look at these guys and you see, like... You get, like, an air of elegance to them, right? Like, they got like, the shiny armor. When they're not in combat, they tend to stand up straight and shit like that. And you've seen how they act, like, in, like, Halo 2, Halo 3. They're very, like... I guess they're very refined, in a sense. In Halo 4, they just turned completely fucking primitive. And just bumble around like big idiots. These guys. These fucking guys. Like... Object Bash and Halo. Yeah, like... I can't put this into text. I really can't put everything I feel about 343 into text. I have to do it in video form, and whenever somebody asks, I'm just gonna send them this video. I'll try and just cover everything I remember off the top of my head. Both in and outside of Halo with 343 and shit like that. So where was I? Yes, elites. They just turn into like big bumbling brutes that have like they look like they're just completely deformed. Their feet are like way too big. Their mandibles look like they can bite into their own eye, shit like that. They tried to retcon that as being some sort of like phenotype of elites or some sort of subspecies. That's a really lazy way of like fixing it. I just don't buy that. They tried to redesign it just like they redesigned everything. Grunts turn into like weird little methane snorting fucking turtles. I hate them. Jackals turn into like this reptile thing, which honestly doesn't look bad. It's just why. Jackals were already kind of unique and you made them less unique. I wish I was passionate enough about a game to rant like this. Like, I've been living and breathing Halo for like 20 years. So, you can understand my frustration with this thing. Just see how mishandled it is. It's being... Die. Where the fuck was I? Yes. Hunters, they didn't really change much visually. They got like the little dots in their face, which probably doesn't look too bad, honestly. It doesn't make sense though, because they're all just like a hive mind of worms in the armor. But gameplay-wise, they changed a lot. Their attacks became like way faster, which makes no sense. It's like a big tank you're supposed to easily dodge around the attacks. But they'll just like schwack you immediately if you try to get close. It's downright impossible to dodge. Wow, there's some grunts left. So... Answer this whenever it's convenient for you. I don't want to disrupt your rant, and I get Halo is very important to you specifically, but do you feel 343 is a special case of mishandling, like Gears? Oh, absolutely. I don't know about Gears. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Gears. I'm gonna be real. I saw the trailer for Gears E-Day, and I kind of want to know what that's about, because I don't know much about Gears lore, but I do know about E-Day, and that thing always made me wonder, like, what happened on E-Day? That, to me, is like Reach in Halo. Reach and E-Day are like on the same level to me. So I have no idea what's going on with Gears. I know that some of the recent games kind of seem to have fallen off, but E-Day looks like it's kind of like a return to some of the more original stuff. Anyway, comic books. Almost any revival ever I'm used to being mishandled. Is there anything that makes 343 truly worse than most mishandling? Yes, because most of it seems to be actually deliberate. And I'll get to that. What the fuck was I gonna say? Yes. So, Halo 4, aside from all the bullshit redesigns, they introduced a new type of enemy, and a bunch of retcons along with that, called the Prometheans. Which were these just dog shit enemies. They were just fucking terrible. E-Day makes me suspicious because to me it says the Coalition couldn't handle their new stuff now, and now they're just trying to tackle something people know and love for the brownie points. Well, I wanted to know what E-Day's all about, so if they handle it good, they handle it good. I'll just leave it at that. So, where the hell was I? Yes, Prometheans. Prometheans are a big fucking problem, because I hated how 343 just... Whenever they talked about the Prometheans in their developer documentary, they gassed them up so much because it was like their own creation, right? You know, my original character, do not steal type of shit. They were boasting about how cool their death animations were, how smart they were, and everything like that. But their idea of smart AI, when they say smart AI, they really mean give the AI a bunch of bullshit abilities. Like, you'll try to attack them, right? You'll shoot out their shields with like a DMR or some shit. And if they feel like it, they could just teleport. Just literally teleport into cover. They don't even telegraph where they teleport, so you might as well play without fucking object permanence. And that's not the only thing. If you annoy them enough, they'll zip zap towards you and do some melee, which is a one hit kill on legendary. So they'll just close the distance on you immediately. So good luck doing long range. And they spawn out these little thing called Watchers. Which, by the way, they can spawn out as many times as they like. I saw one of them, like, glitch out in a corner and spawn like 7 of them once when I was playing Spartan Ops. We'll get to Spartan Ops later. I completely forgot about that. And these little assholes, they can throw back grenades at you, they can give shields, they can give extra shields to the Promethean. They already have shields, so, like, what's the fucking point? And if you kill the Promethean before the Watcher, the Watcher will go and revive it if you're not interrupting it. Now, of course, these seems to be all simple game mechanics. It doesn't sound like too much of a fucking challenge if you're playing on, like, normal or heroic. But there's the thing, when you put all of those together, they're just not fun to fight at all. You can beat them. I'm not saying it's, like, impossible. It's just not fun. In any way. Like, they don't try to outsmart you, they just do their dumb little moves, and, it's just a matter of luck. It feels like you don't outsmart them. It feels like they just let you kill them for that one moment. Like they just decide to not use their damn abilities. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? The little crawlers, they're fine, I guess. They're annoying. Some of them can have really powerful weapons, but you shoot them and they make like a satisfying little explosion. So there's that, I guess. Spartan Ops was like the whole big thing, right? So Halo 4 was the first one. I think every game from 343 has been doing this. They tried to make like multiplayer canon in a sense, which they didn't need to do. Nobody really bothered with that. Nobody really wanted to know about that. They had like, maybe some players had like their own head canons about their fucking characters, about the Spartans they play as in multiplayer or whatever the fuck, but I don't see that there was any demand for it, you know what I mean? Maybe there was, I don't fucking know. But it was still poorly handled. So they tried to introduce this thing called Spartan Ops, right, which was like a PvE. You play as your own Spartan. You don't play as Chief anymore. You play as your own guy. And they had this story with it as well, with pre-rendered cutscenes that were all about like Halsey and this team, fire team Majestic, I believe. But you, as a character in that story, were only very loosely connected to it. Yeah, I remember when you talked to me about Infinite's multiplayer. This isn't Infinite's multiplayer. This is Halo 4's multiplayer. Like the stuff that happens were like kind of interesting, honestly, in the cutscenes. But then you'd go into the gameplay and you would only be like barely related to it. You weren't part of Fireteam Majestic. You were this other team called Crimson, which did nothing but run errands for them. Like you go to place, you kill a bunch of guys. You press a button, you go to a place, kill a bunch of guys. Rinse and repeat for like 50 levels. Some were just reused multiplayer levels, like Valhalla and shit. Oh my god, I'm taking a bit much damage here. And I'm just saying I remember that they had that weird need to make everything canon. Yeah. They're very stubborn about it too. Like they're just the only things that they'll retcon is things that Bungie made, which is why I'll get to that later on Infinite. Where the hell was I? Yes, Spartan Ops. The biggest problem with Spartan Ops was that there was no like punishment in that game, like at all. If you died, you'd have a respawn time. There was no like revert to checkpoint or anything. It was a respawn timer. It would spawn back in with the enemy's lift that that you left alive before you died. You know, like nothing's changed. Excuse me. Uh, so obviously you'd use that to your advantage. You just turn yourself into a cannon fodder, and the whole fucking experience was a complete and utter brain rot. I played through it on Legendary with my brother, and it was it was such a grating experience. The only good thing I can say about it is that it was if you grind through that whole thing on Legendary, you'll become pretty fucking good at Halo 4's multiplayer. Um, which, by the way, we're gonna get to now. So the multiplayer, everyone always says that Halo 4's multiplayer is a direct copy of COD, uh, but nobody really says what that entails. Like, okay, they introduced some new stuff. Sprint was now a passive mechanic. I'm actually for Sprint. Don't have a problem with Sprint. As much as old Halo fan and Bungie fan that I am, I have no problem with Sprint at all. Halo's movement mechanic has to evolve at some fucking point, and you can't have every other shooter game have Sprint while Halo does not. Maybe. I don't fucking know. You could probably do the Doom route and just have him run really fast constantly. I mean, Chief does canonically run up to like 66 miles per hour. Uh, but I don't know. I feel like the gameplay would turn more into Quake than Halo in that case. So Sprint became like a passive thing now, just like they did in COD. You have kill camps now like you do in COD. You can press X to respawn now like you did in COD. You had pre-made weapon loadouts like you did in COD. And if you kill enough people, you'll get like a drop pod package thing. Very similar to COD. Not exactly like in COD, but it's definitely something taken out of COD. What else is there? There's like a whole bunch. The biggest problem... Well, it wasn't the biggest problem. But it was definitely something annoying. I can't get up there. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Fucking Marine, man. I'm about to die on normal. This is embarrassing, dog. Whatever. Fuck these guys. Multiplayer... You know how, like, you'd start, like, a multiplayer game of Halo, and the weapons would... You'd grab weapons, and eventually they'd respawn. I'm gonna die. Actually, gonna die. No, I'm alive. Good. Great. Like, there would be weapon spawns in the multiplayer maps, but they wouldn't spawn again. You'd grab them and they would just be permanently gone, and you'd just after that you'd have to rely on the ordnance thing. So if you're not good at the game, you'll get less power weapons, and you'll just get like exponentially more shot down, because every good player just gets granted the power weapons. It turns more into gun game than actual like team deathmatch. Does the armor let him do that? 2-ton armor man running at me like that would make me go terrified. I'd go blind from trauma before he reached me. Yeah, absolutely. I'd probably shit myself and die immediately. Well, like, Chief is super augmented already without the armor, so he's, like, very strong and has a very high stamina, and the armor just multiplies that by a factor of 5, I think? So he just becomes this absolute crackhead, which is very visible in the books. Like, he does some crazy shit there, as well as other Spartans. That's why that's why I keep saying they're essentially just man-sized Gundams, because they're about that strong, it seems. So the multiplayer kind of fell flat. You'd have this Spartan point system, which was like a single source for all armors. So you'd play, you'd earn, you'd buy them, and it just kind of felt like a lackluster version of the credit system from Reach. Reach had like an interesting way of doing progression and rewards, because you would have to do something specific for certain armors, like complete the campaign on like heroic difficulty. And then you would unlock the ability to buy that armor. You'd still have to grind a bunch of credits in order to buy it. And it's just that once you beat the campaign, you can actually unlock the ability to buy it. And I liked that. It felt like, it felt like a lot of work, but it felt varied. It didn't feel like it was getting old, Like you were just stuck on the fucking grind constantly on multiplayer, getting your brain rotted. Should I grab that sniper? I'm gonna grab that sniper. What the heck? Where the fuck was I? Yeah, Reach did that, and I think it was an interesting thing that they wanted to bring back. That I want them to bring back. And these slimy fuckers, they kept like saying that they'll bring that back in Infinite, but you know how fucking well that went. And if you didn't, I'll get to that. So overall, I didn't even. I said I was gonna talk about the campaign, but I didn't. They basically tried to focus more on Chief and Cortana as characters, which I don't know, probably had some room to be like a good story. Holy shit, okay, I'm a terrible driver. Stop! Stop! Oh no, I died on normal. Anyway. A lot of chat, there's a lot more chat here than I expected actually. Usually people don't give a crap when I play games. There's there for the art. There for the fart. Ha That goes anyway. Yes, campaign. They focused more on Chief and Cortana and like their relationship. And it's like, that probably could have been done well, but it wasn't. And even if it was, who fucking cares? I wanted to shoot aliens. Jesus Christ, that Marine is in the orbit. What the hell's happening? Go away. And you'd have like these characters that you just don't give a shit about. Palmer showed up and she was just like, she did nothing in the campaign, by the way. She did a bit more in Spartan now, but everyone would just kind of agree that she's just kind of a bitch. You'd have Captain, what the fuck was his name? Del Rio? Yes. That sort of just like had like an unhinged, just went unhinged and then disappeared from the rest of the story because like he served his purpose, so they didn't know what the fuck to do with him anymore. Then you have Lasky, who's just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm like, they're trying to get me to like him, but I'm just not feeling it, right? And then I have Cortana's rampancy, which was just like cringy every time it fucking happened. Like, I just didn't care. I didn't care about any of it. I wanted to save humanity for the fourth time, and I wanted, the things that happened in the cutscene to relate to that. I didn't give a shit about fucking Chief and Cortana's it's complicated ass Facebook relationship. And then watch her be like, I'm sorry, John, I'm not coming home with you, but the baby. It's like, fuck that noise. You fucking bastard. They always do that when you're not looking. Go away. Like, I just don't care. It was garbage storytelling, and probably could have worked if it was like a series that wasn't, that had a character that wasn't designed from the ground up to be a ghost in the shell, a husk. Chief is literally designed for that. I don't know if 343 picked up on that. But then you have like, Crobat pointing out that one scene, that one fucking interview where the developer's just like, oh, Master Chief, he's not a machine, even though like that's what he's literally designed to be. He's designed to be you, essentially, but with a little bit more badassery, I guess. The weird thing about her rampancy is that it's made her more stupid than anything. Well, of course, I'd assume rampancy does that. She explained it as like her binary numbers are like increasing exponentially, and she's just thinking herself to death. That's what she explained it as in the game. So she just becomes stupider and angrier, and she basically just acts like a toddler at the supermarket and to get the Twix bar. And I was just not for it, not at all. And I assume a lot of other people were not for that either. They just wanted to shoot the aliens and have the story focus on that and have the plot elaborate through that. Uh, how many fucking grunts do I have to kill? There's like an elite somewhere in the rocks. So fucking... Where was I? Yes. Halo Force campaign was shit. All they do is just talk and yell at each other. No, okay, no, just one more thing. The music. They turned the music into a really generic fucking soundtrack. Where are you going, boy? Bro, speaking facts, that crazy though. Yeah, I mean, like, I've been looking at this for a long time. Fuck grunts. They're jackals. So, yeah, the music turned into like a really generic thing. Like, seriously, you could take all the music from Halo 4 and just slap it onto COD. It will not be any different. Like a later COD game that didn't have like Hans Zimmer or anything. It's funny though. My brother did like a funny thing. You can have like custom menus in MCC. That you can download in the workshop and shit like that. So he downloaded like legacy backgrounds for Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, and all those. But for Halo 4, he got like a Black Ops 4 background, and it played like the menu music super fucking loud, like the one from COD. He showed it to me, and I just absolutely lost it. But anyway, I think that's everything I can cover about Halo 4. After people kind of unanimously said, yeah, no, we're not super into this, there was this article, I think it was like a IGN or some shit. It was just like, oh, 343 says they've learned from Halo 4's mistake and will avoid it in Halo 5. They did not. They absolutely did not. They go way harder on the shitty storytelling that has way too much like personal fucking emotions in it. Armor customization is worse somehow. Like, you know how you could change like shoulders and chest pieces, and yeah, Halo 4 even stepped it up a notch. You can change like legs and forearms armor. That shit's like cool. That you could do that. In Halo 5, it was restricted to only helmet and body. It was just your head and the rest of your fucking body. That's all it was. So like not a lot of people were happy about that. Even less were people happy about the rec packs. I'm gonna be really dull. I didn't play Halo 5. I have only a vague understanding of what rec packs are. I think it's essentially just a randomized loot box that you pay real money for, and what you get is skins for your weapons, certain armor pieces, and also things you can spawn with in multiplayer games like Warzone. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me on that, but that's what I managed to pick up from it, and you can see that there's a lot of problems with that. It essentially turns into a pay-to-win game that you already paid for, like a standalone price. Because who wants to fucking play when some dude can just spawn in a scorpion? Then again, could be wrong. So anyway, story, like I said, it's just everything that Halo 4 did, but worse. Music, again, same crap as always. Same crap as 4, as well as... I don't think they did any like... They did Warzone, which was like a PvP and PvE. Sort of like, they had like mobs, like in Titanfall. Actually. But, from what I can gather, it seems to just be an unbalanced mess that was not fun to play at all. It sounds cool on paper, don't get me wrong. I would love to see that done well, but 343 are allergic to doing things well. Excuse me. I think is that about everything? Yeah, no, the story, Cortana turns like evil or some shit. Like, she said she's dying in 4, and then she just kinda dies, but she comes back in 5, and she's just kind of evil. I think she doesn't like that everyone's fighting, so she tries to make everyone stop fighting by fighting everyone, which, you know, totally makes sense. And it's some dumb reason like, oh, she wants John back. I, I, I don't know. I don't actually remember. I actually didn't bother playing it or remembering much from it. But again, this is like an unscripted, unresearched. I'm going off of literally the top of my head here with everything. I guess I could just like skip 5. I think after Halo 5, Halo Wars 2 came out, and this had a lot of people raising eyebrows because first of all, this is the first game. This is the game that introduced the Banished actually, and they were introduced in actually a really cool fashion, really cool way. Cutscenes were pretty cool. Jerome was back in action. He was actually pretty badass. And people were like, did 343 like get a change of heart? Did they understand or something? Like, I don't know if the Banished are such a good faction because honestly, what the hell are they even fighting for? No, seriously, what do the Banished do? Through the what's their goal throughout the entirety of Halo Infinite? She tries to hold the galaxy hostage through the Guardians. Oh yeah, okay, no, that's a very understandable cause. It's not a very understandable cause. What does that mean? Hold the galaxy hostage? What the fuck is she, like, who is she gonna fucking bargain with? If she's holding the whole galaxy hostage. I'm thinking about this too literally, I know, but that's so dumb. And I don't know what the hell happens to her in the end of that. Which is, I guess, the whole reason why you play through Infinite, because you try to figure out what the fuck happened. God damn, Jackals, they... Oh, stop! Stop! You stop! No, not you. Had enough of that. So, yeah, Halo Wars 2 came out, and people were kind of, like, wondering if they suddenly wised up, if that maybe they fucking understand what Halo's vision, what the vision of Halo is, so to speak. God damn it, how many times do I have to empty my damn shield? And then the trailer for Halo Infinite comes out, and everyone's super excited because they show that it's kind of like they return to the old art style. Chief has his old Mark 6 back, and everyone's super excited. I'll admit I was excited. I was pretty raving about it. Even though I should have known better. These fucking guys. I thought he was alive. Die. Yeah, and people are like... People are super excited. People are making theories like, oh, will the Flood come back if the Chief's Armor's back? And everything like that. And I saw that... I was checking up on articles, and there was one that stood out to me that definitely had me suspicious. They announced that Infinite was going to be like a free-to-play, right? Like the multiplayer was going to be free-to-play. At least I think they was going to do that. They were going to include credits and shit like that, and I was like, okay, where's this going? Free-to-play, credits. I was very concerned about this. I was hoping I could get my word in on it by signing up for the Halo Insider program and getting access to the tech preview. So I could play like the beta version of it. And I did. I got into it. It was very like basic, but that's what I expected out of it. It's a beta version. You're supposed to just play it, and if something goes wrong, you report to 343, and you could just tell your fucking... You could just say what your opinion was generally, and hoping they can change around some things. When I opened it up for the first time, I was immediately like put on high alert because I saw through the tabs that there was like a store. The store didn't work. I think the store showed up. It had like items, but you couldn't buy credits at the time. The multiplayer is free to play. You don't even need a gold membership on Xbox. Yeah. Free to play. Funny they say that. I'll get to that though. Yeah, they had the store, right? which had like cosmetics, and I was just like, oh shit, this is gonna be one of these kind of games. Didn't work, and then they just sort of like shadow release it in the middle of like November, I think. November of 2021 or 2020. I don't exactly remember which one. So, where the fuck was I? Yeah, the game releases, and I open it up, hoping like, oh, maybe they added some new things, maybe they changed around some stuff. Now there's actually probably a full-fledged menu and other things as well. It was exactly the same. You would go in and you probably want to play multiplayer, obviously, and maybe you wanted to play some classic Slayer. You only get the two choices. Back when it released, you only had two choices of things to play: ranked and quick play. Now, quick play was probably the one you want to go to get Slayer. Too bad though, because there is Slayer. There is also like King of the Hill, Strongholds, Capture the Flag, Oddball, and a bunch of other objective modes that you probably don't want to fucking deal with. But tough shit, I guess. If you want to play Slayer, you get a 1 out of 5 chance of doing it. Need to remind you, this is while MCC on PC was out, and they had a match composer that was very, like, that worked a lot better, that they could have easily just used instead. I personally hate Infinite's multiplayer a lot because even if you spend money and buy the pass, all that shit still heavily discourages having fun with dailies. Yes. The progression system was also fucking ass, because most Halos, at least ever since Reach, I don't know how it is in 4 or 5, but Reach had a pretty good progression system because you'd play a game and it was all like performance based. You'd get like a certain amount of credits, which was kind of doubled as your XP. Based on like how many medals you got, how much of a team player you were, shit like that, right? And as a secondary thing, if you happen to complete a challenge at the time, like kill 10 players with headshots or some shit like that, you would get like an extra bonus of a couple thousand. Jesus. And that was fun. You were very incentivized to play with that, because you had both those ways of earning credits and leveling up, and earning things in the earning armors and all that whatnot. I dare say Reach's credit system was pretty fucking perfect. But in Infinite, the only way to progress was solely through challenges. And these challenges were kind of ass as well, because they required you... Some of the challenges were like the definitive opposite of a challenge. They required you to hold back. You know what I mean? Like, there was one that was like, get 10 assists. So you'd have players, I actually noticed this, like, players that would shoot out someone's shield and then just ignore them, hoping that someone else would like pick up the slack so they can get the assist medal. So like, what kind of a challenge is that? You have to literally just pull back your punches. Fucking jackals. And that's not the only thing. There was a bunch of, like, you had to get certain kills with the certain weapons, which means people would ignore objectives to try and seek out, like, the Mangler or some shit. And then just play for their own sake. Like, every challenge were crafted like it was a Slayer game. There was some objective-based games, but there was literally just capturing the flag. Like, a capture the flag challenge in a capture the flag game. That's not how challenges work. That literally just means playing the game as intended. I'm running out of ammo. Like, they just didn't give these challenges any thought, which kind of sucked. I'll take this. Plasma pistol's actually kind of cracked in Halo 1. I don't know if people know that. Because it has a pretty uncapped fire rate. Come on. You see what I mean? Just the fucking elite didn't even stand a chance. Yeah, the challenges. So it was only that, like, you, and if you didn't buy like the premium version of a battle pass, they would literally bottleneck the amount of available challenges you could play at the time. Like, so you could only beat like 3 challenges at a certain given point. At a given point. But if you bought the premium, you'd be able to beat 4. Which technically, indirectly allows you to progress faster if you paid money. Would I call that a pay to win? I don't know exactly, because that doesn't really change gameplay. Although I just still don't like it. So let's get to the battle pass of all things. So when Halo Infinite released, it had the Heroes of Reach battle pass, which was like specifically focused on Reach armor. You'd have a free version of the battle pass and then a premium version. Premium version would unlock all of the levels, all the tiers, all the armor that you would get in that. If you didn't want to get into that though, I should probably go back and pick up an active camo before this guy murders me. Where the hell was I? Yes. Fuck this guy. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to just tell a story here and these guys are just popping out of rabbit holes. Normal Halo. Normal difficulty Halo. Alright. Back to business. If you didn't want to pay the money and you wanted to play it as a free-to-play, as intended, you would get nothing but like challenge swaps and XP boosters, right? Which would kind of be useless because you wouldn't really earn any armor at all, so you're essentially just leveling up faster without any of the rewards, which renders levels useless. Kind of shit, to be honest. What else was there? They promised in the next season that they would try and like actually have more cosmetics and more content, but that shit was delayed by like half a year, I think. Not a good pace for seasons to come out. You don't want one once every 6 months. Can I get the health back? There. The content that they promised eventually just turned out to be like a bunch of empty, just padded out stuff like banners and backdrops. Like your player banner has a backdrop. That's like the most pointless fucking feature I've ever seen in a video game. And it's just like a random ass like monochrome design that nobody's gonna notice or give a shit about. Yeah, and they promised to have like, oh, people were complaining like you have to buy the credits. You have to buy all the credits to get the fucking battle pass. You have to get the battle pass for like what, $10, I think. So we're just like, alright, we'll add credits into the next battle pass as rewards, but it wasn't enough to buy like a single thing other than like really low tier cosmetics in the store. You could not buy the next battle pass with that. So that was just like a very... They just kind of reluctantly added that without actually changing anything. Without having it affect anything about progression or what people buy. Then the next season came out, yeah, and had all that crap. Where the hell do I go with this? This is kind of where I fell off, I think. Because with this new season, they tried to add like a whole overarching story, which was this Lone Wolves thing. And they went so hard on the cringe. Oh my god. That shit was some, like, it was like straight out of like DeviantArt fan fiction. Fucking, like, it opens up with like a cutscene where you have this Spartan Agrina character who is, I guess, supposed to be replacing Palmer. Is there some guy hiding that I haven't killed yet? I'll look around. Oh, no, it's the hunters. Yeah. You have this Spartan Agrina character who's supposed to, like, replace Palmer. So she's less of a bitch, I guess, which I can appreciate. But she didn't really... she was, I don't fucking know. She was like this character who always like talked you up like, oh, I have big things expecting for you, Spartan, and shit like that. But you know, you didn't feel it. You just didn't feel it. You didn't care about Agrina or whatever the fuck she did. She was just kind of there. So the story, like, the cutscene opens, and you see her walking out, and there's this phantom, like, landing on the outside of the Spartan Academy. Yeah, they have, like, an academy now. They're trying to, like, make it, like, some sort of fucking anime now, or something. I don't know. You don't like the angry little wolf AI? No, and I'm gonna tell you why later. And like you got like a broken fucking phantom coming in, and people are like gathering around. What's going on here? And one Marine is like about to pull up his weapon to try and shoot on it, and Agrina just like grabs the weapon. And she's like, "No, don't shoot. They're wolves." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Back from the hunt. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so they come down here, and they're wearing like an armor that nobody's ever fucking heard of ever. Apparently they're Spartans, even though they're kind of just they just look like regular Marines with like zip ties and cringy fucking tooth paintings on them. No, I laughed. I fucking laughed too. Holy shit! It was it was like, I was still angry. Don't get me wrong, but it was so fucking hilarious how far off the deep end they've gone with that shit. They just refuse to acknowledge how bad it is, and it just gets worse every time. Where's the plasma rifle? Plasma pistol. And they had like this other cutscene which introduced the brute AI, which, I'm gonna be real, it looks like a fucking Crash Bandicoot character. It looks like some Uka ass. And all he does is just like, I can't take him seriously, and that's a big problem with 343 and how they handle storytelling in Halo. They just don't take it serious. They either don't take it seriously at all, or they take it way too seriously. To the point where you just like can't be fucked to give a shit about the characters anymore and just want to shoot them. I feel like old Halos kind of had like a good balance of that. They had like a story that scaled up, but it still seemed lighthearted in a sense. You'd have these Marines going around, and while they're fighting, they're talking like your friends when they're playing Halo, essentially. I remember hunters coming out of here. Hey, let me get in on this. Oh, alright, yo, Rack, call me. Where the hell's Discord? Yes. I don't know if he'll show up, but Rack, do show up if you can. So anyway, where the fuck was I? Yes, the Lone Wolves crap. They had some more cutscenes where they just kind of talk to you as a character, and you just sort of stand there with your thumb up your ass and nod at them. They like the whole point of this, by the way, was that everyone wanted Infection to be like a game mode, right? Because Infection is a fun game mode. So they not only tried to add it, but they tried to give it lore. So I think the AI was like corrupting his armor or his like neural interface or some shit, which caused him to act up. I think that was the case. And it's like, you don't need lore for Infection. It's fucking Infection. You have the green guys fighting the other guys, and if the other guys get killed by the green guys, they become the green guys. We don't even care about that. We don't need a fucking... Can you imagine? Fucking trying to write like a fan character for Halo, and it's centered around the Infection game mode. How I don't know. How much of a fucking out of touch teen can you be, right? That's a bad analogy, I guess, but it's so fucking like, do you even know what you're making? Do you know what Halo's about? Did you know that it was sci-fi? Rack, come on, man. I started. There he is.
Hold on, there's like some weird like Japanese music going on in my background.
Japanese music. Sorry.
It's like what you want. All
right. I am streaming right now, so don't fucking say crazy shit.
Man, fuck 343.
Yeah, man. So
Fuck
what?
343.
You're gonna have to give me some talking room though. I'm trying to just go through like the whole timeline of things here. So
You keep going, because my breakfast is ready, and I'm gonna grab that out of it.
You go ahead and do that. So everyone is fucking mad about, like, nobody likes the. You have either people that obviously reasonably don't like it, or you have 343 dick riders that are just like, oh, this is cool. They just eat up whatever 343 serves for them, without a second thought or without any thought at all, for that matter. So sensible people were honestly surprisingly upset about this. The fact that the second season was just, had just a bitter amount of credits available. Hi, Rec. I never realized that was from fiction. Ass pulls an entire group of Spartans for a silly multiplayer game. Well, yeah, like, I don't care about the lore of that. I didn't want to deal with a fucking banished AI. Fucking where the heck was it? So 343, they say once again that they've heard. Oh, by the way, after Halo 5, they were just like, oh, we learned from Halo 5's mistakes. Another IGN article came out where they said that.
It's like they're trying to copy Call of Duty's fucking business model.
I already went over that, I guess, but.
Well, I mean, like, even with like the flood thing, like the flood campaign thing.
The flood campaign, yeah. So what does 343 do in response to this? They're like, hey, people aren't happy. People are kind of like upset about the lackluster updates, the big space and delays in between everything, the overpriced store and shit like that. And then some dude in the office is just slams his hands on the table, just like, guys, I got it. Cookbook. So they make a fucking cookbook. They make a Halo cookbook. Which, by the way, just has normal ass meals that are just named stuff that are in reference to Halo, right? You have like MOA burgers, and it's just regular fucking burgers. Like, who cares?
I would have much preferred like a cocktail mix book, right?
Yeah, I mean, a cocktail would at least be like.
The soldiers, they drink.
Yeah, guys like booze.
I've got tons of it.
I should just grab a beer, honestly, because this is getting me parched.
Well, I'm jumping on Halo.
Wait, what?
I'm jumping on Halo. I want to play it.
Oh, okay. I'm in the middle of a playlist, but I can put a hold on that. So, yeah, the
what the fuck?
cookbook, probably the most fucking out of touch developer move I've ever fucking seen. Also, did you see my little clan tag there? It says 343 sucks. Just getting the message across there. Sweet. I got some beer, dude. Oh my god. Beer's so fucking good after you talk for like a long time. I have not even begun to cover. I feel like I haven't even covered like the surface of it, even. It's just a bunch of terrible crap. Should I try and contrast it with like some good things at least, just to put people in like a good mood, if I can find anything. I can't wait to eat the iconic Halo meat such as. Yeah, no. It's just normal meals. They just named it different Halo things. Like, I get it. MOAs don't exist, so you can't make a burger out of it. But at least, like, I don't know, do something. We'll just make chili. Oh, it's funny that I bring that up, actually, because... Funny that I said chili specifically, because a little meme is going around. Which is just Steve Downs' personal chili recipe, and he just kind of calls it Master Chief's chili, and I've been meaning to get a hold of that. Because he's just this guy. He doesn't play games. He hosts a radio show, and he's. I think he's just this regular dad. Reheating food. It's still frozen. That's probably more of a Halo cookbook than anything else on it there. This is peak adult life: drinking beer and ranting about Halo franchise while streaming Halo. Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's how it works. That's our normal lives.
So the cookbook fiasco happens. I think that's exactly the point when I fell off of Infinite. Like I decided, no, I'm uninstalling this.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I played Infinite. I played the campaign for 2 hours, and I said, "Fuck this shit."
I haven't even gone to the campaign yet.
And never fucking played it again.
I haven't even gone to the campaign yet. I want to mention music in Halo Infinite is somehow better and worse at the same time. The campaign music brings it all back, like the Marty O'Donnell score and the everything. They go hard on the drums. They bring in some new stuff to it as well, which actually helps the tone, if you ask me. So the campaign soundtrack is great, in my opinion. Fun fact. This is probably about as political as I'll get with this. Ever since Marty O'Donnell, the original composer for Halo's music.
Ever since Biden got an op,
though. No, he decided to run for Congress as a Republican, and I think I don't know if this lines up in the timeline. I think at that point they actually changed the main menu music in Halo Infinite to something a lot less sounding like his stuff.
I need to check something real quick because if I'm right, Infinite never uses music because he went with Bungie.
They didn't hire him, but they did go back with very iconic tracks like the Warthog Run music, the chant, and all that whatnot. They actually took the chant and expanded on it, which I liked.
No. No, you're not like that.
I don't like that.
You're not like that.
I don't like that. But anyway, that thing I said about them changing the music when he ran for Congress, that's probably not true. But I'm fairly certain for the next Halo game, they're not going to use his music anymore because,
Imagine making Halo and not using the theme.
Yeah.
That's kind of
yeah.
Unrelated. That's what makes me so upset about the newer Godzilla movies. They refuse to use any of the old tracks from Godzilla, and it's why not?
Oh shit, man. So yeah, the campaign. Or let's cover the multiplayer first, right? Multiplayer.
That's all you.
Multiplayer worked, right? It was fun, but it was only fun when it worked, which was very rare. It had so much hit scan issues. What else is there? They kept gassing up the grappling hook, or whatever the fuck, which is fun. Do I think it's fun? Yes. Do I use it a lot? Yes. Do I think it's Halo? No.
No.
That's not Halo. That's not Master Chief. That's Batman you're doing.
If you give me a grappling hook, it's gonna be fun. It's a grappling hook for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's a fun thing. I just don't put Master Chief and grappling hooks in the same category. Master Chief, if you read any of the books or see anything of the things he does in the games, he's the kind of guy that is always up shit creek without a paddle, and he just has to make do with how the situation is, which isn't much. But he somehow gets through because of his luck, right? He doesn't have a fucking utility belt. I mean, technically he does, but I assume he doesn't use it much.
Whoa, what the fuck?
What?
My game's... Whoa.
Your game's...
Okay, I'm good now. Unrelated to everything, I guess until Halo. My Halo Reach campaign said I was negative 190,000 completed campaigns on
Damn, that's dedication.
No, it said a negative. It says I not only wasn't complete, but I was behind. I was there's not even that many missions, man.
Bro, how did you get an F on Halo?
Holy shit. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. So, fucking... the multiplayer. It had some fun stuff. I like the skewer. I think that's actually a very cool and original design. oh, here's the thing. Here's the thing that Halo 4, 5, and Infinite has done, right? They removed the plasma rifle. Which on its own seems like a bit of an annoyance, but maybe not the biggest annoyance. But until you actually read the lore about the plasma rifle, which elites love that thing, like overzealously. They've been using it for hundreds of years, and they don't like to change it at all.
Yeah, lore-wise.
Yeah. But in Halo 4, you see them have a fucking storm rifle, as well as in Halo 5. Storm rifle was fucking dog ass, by the way. It was fucking terrible. Nobody liked it. Hey, should we... No, I don't have Halo 4 installed. I'm not gonna bother with that. I was wondering if we could play the Halo 4 campaign. No. I regret that immediately.
There's the only thing I liked about Halo 5 is that they brought in my blue team. That's what I cared about.
Blue team came back, which is a cool
I have all the books on my shelf. I've read all of like the main series. It's the fact that 343 refuses to use like it's like they look at it like, let's just take that and then not use any of like the actual shit happening on the page.
Yeah.
We'll just take a couple elements.
Yeah. Just
like the fucking Halo show.
Oh yeah, no. Well, Halo show is like a whole different cake. Let's get to that later. So Blue Team came back and they took some ideas out of Republic Commando, which sounded cool on paper, but it wasn't cool in the game. It was kind of just like it seemed to just be added as like a lame afterthought. You had like a revive thing, and you could tell your team to go pick up weapons, which I'm pretty sure nobody fucking did. What else is there?
I had a perpetual problem of being able to tell them to go like cover a certain position and them not fucking doing
it. Yeah, I can imagine. I never played Halo 5, so I wouldn't know. So did it just not fucking work?
I gave up on it.
No, of course. And there's also the fact that in Halo 5's campaign, it has like 10 missions, but you only get to play as Chief in like 3 of them. So that's a lot of Blue Team you get to enjoy, which is none at all.
Have you covered the everyone gets to be a Spartan rant?
I think I sort of did. I kind of established that they tried to make multiplayer canon. I think that's what I said.
I still hate the everyone can be a Spartan bit because no, you can't.
Yeah, that's what makes Spartans
so stolen as. That's what makes them so unique. They were Spartans. They were raised as children to be killing machines. No, not everyone can be a fucking Spartan.
I can understand with the idea of Spartan Force, right? That it does technically give that term some leverage, but they keep going into it way too hard. Like they're trying to treat it like My Hero Academia or some shit. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't know if that's the best example, but they keep trying to treat it like.
I need you to like explain it to me.
Like, yeah, everyone can be a Spartan, right? Everyone, just like everyone can be a superhero or some shit like that.
So it's supposed to be like the all-inclusive thing.
All-inclusive.
Like everybody can be whatever they want, but no, like I think that's why I think the Spartan Force.
Some people just built different, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some people were genetically re-engineered different as children.
Yeah.
Like the shit that John has gone through, his entire generation of Spartans.
Yeah.
You cannot sell me on the Spartan Force knowing the fucking stuff that's
happening. No. Spartan Force are just fucking ODSTs in fancy armor.
Really?
And a really cocky attitude.
ODSTs with a little bio enhancement. And I feel like that doesn't work. I mean, I think Buck is a great example because he's a failure of a Spartan.
Yeah.
He's literally the joke.
Oh boy. Is he like the butt of all jokes in Halo 5?
Yes.
Like he's the one who stumbles.
But you haven't played Halo 5?
No, I haven't played Halo 5. I kept telling you.
We got to. I know. We'll do it for the channel. It's not good, but I do like to play as Linda.
This is going to sound very snarky, but I sincerely mean it. I like that Halo 5 mechanically lets you rush through it, making it less of a slog than 4. Alright? If you want to just rush through it, then you should have the ability to do so. That's fair.
I actually agree with that. Like, you can just shotgun that whole
you want you want the player to control a lot of the pace of the game. You don't want them to just be sort of just place them on a rail essentially. No, that's not fun. So yeah, the whole thing about like Spartan Force and anyone can be a Spartan feels so fucking, I guess, contrived. I don't really know what that word means, so I shouldn't be using it really. What does contrived mean? Do you know?
I have Google.
Well, Google it then. Why is Buck a failure? Says Dead Wolf.
Deliberately creating rather than arising naturally or spontaneously.
Contrived. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, they force it too fucking much. Dead Wolf asked, why is Buck a failure?
Listen, I love Buck. He's one of my favorite fucking characters. But as a Spartan, he should have never been able to be a Spartan. Like his quota is like, if I was any better, I would be a Spartan. But making him into a Spartan makes him the weakest Spartan.
So he's a great ODST and a terrible Spartan.
He's an amazing fucking character, and like he's one of my favorite actors because of that role.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion.
He's
always fun.
Like one of my favorite shows right now is The Rookie because it's him.
It's so funny how you're such a big fan of Firefly. What am I saying? Of Nathan Fillion, and you kind of only just associated Nathan Fillion with Buck and no other character in Halo 3.
Yeah, I didn't know it until recently, but I've always associated the two.
But he's been like showing up a lot ever since Halo 3 itself. I think he showed up in 2 as well. I'm not really sure.
No, he's not in Halo 2.
Okay.
Play Halo 2?
Sure, we could play Halo 2. No, we actually haven't beaten the funny thing yet.
Should we?
Yeah, we could do that. We could do it. While we
I know,
rant
but
about
it requires. Okay, yeah, I guess that's the challenge, right?
Yeah, let's do that while getting drunk, while ranting on Halo.
You might have some latency. Actually, I don't even think you will.
You host.
Yeah, I got the best internet here.
So, Buck, we're kind of in like a mixed. We kind of fucked up the timeline here on releases. I was talking about Infinite, and now we're back to Halo 5.
All right, well then go.
We could just go through as much as we can, I guess. Because there's gonna be shit I forget.
Oh no!
What?
Oh.
Is it the library? No, we already did the library.
Keys.
We're on keys.
No, I don't want to do keys.
We're on keys.
Oh, all 9 skulls are already on. Cool.
Could you invite me, you goober?
Yeah, I keep forgetting how to use this fucking menu.
A cadaver.
Invite friends. There we go. No, dude, how do I totally forgot how to do this.
You have to do it via Steam. Do it via Steam.
Do a Visteam?
Do it via Steam.
Oh, via Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Nope, that's change profile. I don't know how to
fuck?
Okay. Alright, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta remember how to do this.
I could try and think of something else to rant about.
X.
X? Oh.
Yeah. I remember how they.
Yeah, that's how you get the menu out.
You're not online.
What do you mean I'm not online?
You're not fucking online.
Because I'm not online. Why do I still have my X on my friends list?
There you go. Alright, invite player. Invite bitches. Alright, so keep going on. You drag the timeline, I'll just add on.
Yeah. Was there anything else I missed on Halo 5? Because that's the one I didn't play, so I don't really remember everything about it.
That's why we need to play it, because you have such a strong opinion about it, but you didn't finish it.
That's true. I didn't even start it. I didn't even buy it, bro.
Granted, there's as far as Halo 5 goes, I liked their idea of Warzone.
Yeah, on paper, I said it before. On paper, it's a good idea.
And the execution would have been fine if they had actually spaced shit out properly. Yeah. Because several times did I play that PvE Warzone, and the game gets completely fucked because at the last 3 minutes they spawn 3 wardens.
Oh boy!
And you cannot defeat them. There is no possible way. I have tried. I have had entire teams organized trying. We have spawned 1 tank each person and still couldn't do it.
Oh my god.
Well, don't even get me started on modern day Halo vehicles.
There's
no point to drive them.
That Dudley and Luke made me so goddamn good. I 200% believe he would do that. I need to reanimate that, but with Tox. Because she's British. A manner.
A manner.
Yes. So, actually, I haven't played with the skulls in a bit. Let's try and, like, shotgun through this in case it's not a fucking nightmare.
Well, and what I like about this level is you can just run it.
Arbiter shows up in Halo 5 and does nothing. Yeah. His armor's ugly, and he does fucking nothing, bro.
Dude, when he finally showed up towards the end of the campaign, I was like, oh, my boy! And then the game ends, and I'm like, what happened? I don't even know what happened in that last mission. So much shit came at you so fast.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even remember, like, the place we were running around in. It was just so incoherent storytelling.
I wanted to mention, like, the crazy fucking retcons. So, in case y'all haven't picked up on it yet, because I'm not saying it because I think everyone's stupid. I'm saying it because I didn't fucking pick up on this because I was stupid. The Forerunners, at least in Bungie's lore, they're just straight up humans. They were just actually humans.
Yeah.
And they never really say this until, like, the last level of Halo 3. It's just kind of vaguely clued in. And once you realize that, the story gets so much more interesting because you realize that's why the Prophets did what they did, because they knew. They knew that Forerunners were humans. And they tried to, like, essentially... Why isn't my controller working, Reno? Hello?
Hold on.
Oh, there it is.
Hey.
It's just not working.
Yeah, my sensitivity is kind of whacked. Gamepad. Default. Yeah, everything's default. I need to remove this fucking cast real quick because I can't play with it holding it.
That's fine. There's still a little bit of input delay, but it's a lot more manageable.
Alright, horizontal. Turn that up.
Yeah, what else is fucking happens in Halo 5? Halo 5 tried to do more fucking one-liners, and they sucked. What's that one, right? They're flying to, like, some planet that's in the middle of, like, a huge war. And Locke is like, you're buying the first drink when we get back home, and then they see, like, the chaos going on outside. Hi, you just shot me. And Buck is like, if we get through this, I'm buying the whole bar. It's like, whoa! Jesus. I forgot how crazy this was.
Oh shit.
I'm already like one hand. Are we playing on Legendary? Oh my god, we are. Why are we doing this to ourselves?
Because we can't just not do that.
Yeah.
I think a grunt landed behind you. Okay.
Right, grunts explode.
Yeah, it's as campy and Marvel as they could possibly fucking make it.
Yeah, they like, even Marvel could be funny sometimes.
Oh my god, everyone just disappeared on my screen. Oh, we're good.
Yeah, no,
I'm getting shot right now.
Dude, weird. Let's kill that.
No, don't get distracted.
I'm trying to just move on.
Run.
I'm running, bro.
I don't know where to go.
Oh, the grunts!
Damn it, I'm in the water again.
Right, Buck, Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion, one-liners, Marvel.
Yeah, Halo keeps... 343 keeps trying to take inspiration from Marvel, like cinematic universe. They said that the reason for the redesign behind all the armor was they took inspiration from, like, Iron Man and shit. Which is something I never would have fucking guessed looking at it. I think they were just like... It was a case of, like, too many cooks over, like, too many days. And what ended up coming out of the kitchen was that fucking mess. And
yeah.
They worked on it for so long that they're just convinced that it looks good. Without thinking twice about it. No! Why is this part so fucking hard?
Because it's nothing but flood and, binkies.
I blew myself. Binkies?
Oh god. No. Sorry. I'm getting into stream of thought right now because I'm trying to just figure out a way out of here. I don't know how to get out of here!
What is the appropriate difficulty for Halo? Everyone seems to agree it shouldn't be normal, but that's all I'll play them on. Normal is...
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna lay it out for you. Normal is the fair one. It's the balanced one. Heroic is the canon one. A lot of the Halo games...
I got a different take on that.
What?
Alright. All Halo games should be played in succession. You don't start out on Heroic. You don't start out on Legendary. You start out on Easy, and you play through the campaign, and then you just keep playing. God damn it! No, you're supposed to play through the campaign on all the difficulties. Because
Yeah.
if you jump right into the hardest, then replaying isn't going to be as fun as it gets more challenging.
Yeah, no. That's true.
That's why we're doing Legendary with 9 skulls on.
But just
Because
keep in
this is
mind,
fun.
in most Halo games, looking at the description for heroic difficulty, I died, by the way.
God damn it! I don't know if this
good
is
lord.
possible.
No, we gotta do this. Looking at the description for the heroic difficulty in most Halo games, it literally just says, this is the way Halo is meant to be played.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they have shotguns!
If you forgot about this part, the Flood
God.
infinitely spawned.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to get through that. Watch out for the ground.
Oh, hey, I landed up top. Wait, what were you saying?
I forgot, actually. Yes. Heroic. Okay, I thought the armor was anime inspired. It is! Thing is, the difference between 343 and Bungie is Bungie knows how to make it subtle. If you actually read into it, you'll see that the Spartan armor is inspired by... Where the hell's my muscle flash? Is inspired by Gundams. Specifically, one Gundam that has the same name, like it's called Spartan 2, and I'm not really sure. Just play the campaign like 5 times. So I was saying, if you're starting out, I'd recommend just normal. Simple as.
We gotta get to that next checkpoint.
We gotta do it, man. I managed to do this before. Okay, we didn't even get a fucking chance there.
How you landed next to me?
343 just want to put their inspiration like up front and center, so they'll have something to talk about in their fucking interviews. You guys distract them. I'll just move. I'm not gonna kill that grunt.
I'm trying to distract them. Damn it! The Flood. It's the Flood. It's the Flood. I
Ah.
hate the Flood on this difficulty.
It doesn't help that I'm at just 1 health as well. I have no health. Oh, come on. We'll just move. Fuck.
Ow.
Help me, my soul.
Oh my god. Ah! Ah!
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about MCC. I haven't talked about MCC. I've talked about every other Halo game, but I haven't talked about MCC.
I just killed a grunt.
Cool, great. Oh my god. Oh my god. MCC comes out on console and it's shit.
Oh god, yeah.
It was a
I did
terrible
not play
launch
for that long when it came out.
with like 40-minute queue times to play multiplayer. They said they promised to fix it, but after that it kind of seemed worse. Watch out for the grenade. What the fuck?
I don't even know how that hurt me.
This dude is a crackhead. Who's just zip-zapping around. Right. God damn it! I can't think while doing this.
Ah! Keep going.
Yeah,
You got it.
I'm trying to keep going. And I think they had a really shitty like report system. So if you could set certain players on matchmaking, so you would avoid matching with them, right? So it's like a blacklist for the players you get to match with and all that shit.
Yeah.
Right. So naturally, a lot of people would be doing this to players that were good at the game. So the players that were good at the game wouldn't be able to match ever in a single game, because everyone would just fucking, mass blacklist them, and they just wouldn't be able to get a chance to fucking play. They brought this up to 343, and they brought like oh my god, whoa, I'm dead.
Oh, hi.
They brought like a
Go on. I got you. I'm gonna cover you from the back.
Oh wait, which way are we going?
This way.
Yeah. All right, you're my respawn.
I'm trying to keep us a spawn.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So 343 was like, all right, well, try and fix it. In the meantime, have this compensation gift, which is just, a free Xbox Live membership. Yeah, what good is that if you can't fucking find a game anyway? What else is there? They said they had dedicated servers, but they don't.
They didn't have enough wham.
They didn't have enough dedicated wham, no. I died, by the way.
Hi. Hey, good looking.
We got a check mode. Nice.
Hey, let's go.
So, if you were, this was a very obvious issue because, you know,
I killed
people,
myself.
alright, people quickly noticed that it was peer-to-peer in matchmaking games. Funny thing, though, that they didn't really notice, the host could actually kick whoever they wanted without any vote or anything.
Ah!
Whoa, I'm just zip-zapping through them like Sonic here.
Run! Run!
Oh yeah, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! So yeah, no, if you were the host of a matchmaking game, you could just kick whoever you wanted and just win automatically.
Just try to get a checkpoint.
There was too many Covenant.
Alright, we have to restart. Oh, okay, we're all the way back here.
And yeah, obviously they fixed this later down the line when they ported it to PC. It still had the same. It still had a bunch of like hit scan issues and for fucking glacial amounts of wait time for queues, for matchmaking. Yeah. That is. What else was there? There was like a big thing. I don't remember what the fuck it was. It was something that I personally experienced and didn't like. Yeah, no, there was a lot of hit scan issues, but in Halo 4, there seems to be significantly less hit scan issues. Oh god, I'm gonna.
Oh god. Oh hi, that's the end of the level.
Halo 4, out of all the games, Halo 4 seemed to work significantly better than the rest of them. And I don't remember what.
Halo 4?
Yeah, Halo 4. It was Halo 4.
Oh, because they let
they
let the other ones like fucking just rot. Well, theirs was the superior.
Yeah. People.
It felt deliberate. It felt deliberate.
I'm pretty sure it was deliberate because people try to bring this up. They try to bring up like the hit scan issues, or hit registration issues.
Fucking shotgunner!
Oh my god. Why haven't I picked up a shotgun yet? I feel like an idiot.
I keep trying to, but he keeps killing me.
No, don't kill me. No, I'm gonna die.
He keeps killing me, bro.
Yeah, I think there was like some recording that someone. Oh no, bro.
Ah!
I'm in the ship. I went back up in the ship. Where somebody brought this up to them, and they just fucking laughed it off, like it was, like they didn't even have to bother with it. This was a 343 employee. I'm not sure on the details. There's some dude. There's a video that somebody made called "Halo Infinite is a hilarious mess." I think that's what that's the name of it. Holy shit! Can I fucking just get up? Health pack. No, I needed it. I needed it.
Where are you?
I'm dead. That's where I am.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, Halo Infinite is a hilarious mess, and so is 343, I think the video is called. And I highly suggest checking that out. He brings up a lot of the stuff that I'm bringing up, as well as some more, because he actually did research on this and made a script, I think.
Oh shit, they're coming back for me.
Fuck, man. Just
fine!
Don't worry about it.
What the fuck?
I'm here now. Where are we going?
This way.
I love when you send this rant to people and they have to listen to you go, oh no, bro. Well, I'm playing at the same time. It's not like I'm commenting over gameplay. I'm fucking actually playing it. And NT had the hilarious idea to continue this fucking cursed campaign.
To give everybody caught up, me and Jack have been playing through this, through the entire game. Legendary, 9 skulls on, and it's great.
If you want to do this on cursed Halo, I'm gonna actually hit you because that shit is almost impossible even on easy. Woohoo! Right.
Oh! Sorry.
But anywho.
But booty hoo.
Booty hooty hooty hoo. Go away, Hunter. Right.
Come on, you got it.
I'm trying to retrace my steps. Help me.
There was a hunter, and you were talking about how fucking poorly designed whatchamaffuck it was, Master Chief Collection, because it was deliberately
yes, Master Chief Collection. That's what I was talking about.
You gotta play Halo 4 because everything else is just bad.
So all that
it's like
shit.
trying to get you to like to think that like the original games were actually garbage.
Yeah. They're basically just trying to gaslight you, because, like, okay, it has like the pregame lobby and everything, but it doesn't fucking work.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
It doesn't fucking work, right? Like, what are you talking about, Jake? It matches you into players and you're playing the game and shit like that. No. See, Halo 3 and 2 fucking revolutionized matchmaking. And I'll tell you how they did that. Because you would get matched up with, like, 7 other players if you were playing Team Slayer. And you'd play the game, you'd talk shit on the guys. And you'd just have a good time overall. And after the game, you would still be in the same lobby with the same players. And you would lose, like, only if you wanted to back out personally, then you would leave and find a new lobby with players. Yeah. You'd still keep the same group of players, so you would have several games to get to know them and make a lot more friends. It was a very fun and extremely, like, community-friendly sort of thing. You just sent, I think you just sent the carrier up here. Nope, never mind. They're just gonna instantly spawn unless we walk in there. Why did you do that? But anyway. I need to just move on to the next checkpoint. That's all I gotta do.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold on this spot for respawn.
Go away.
Alright, let's move on from, like that. Yeah, so obviously Halo... MCC was just...
Yeah, like you'd
started up with a lot of fucking problems.
Wait, I haven't moved on. I'm not done yet. I died, by the way. There was a flood. Just a single flood. You're like, ah! There's one behind you. So, like, take care of him so I'll spawn. Just let him take you, man. Just let him take you. Okay, there we go.
I'm not some common whore.
Right, as I was saying. And both MCC and Infinite completely removed this. I think they specifically found out that's what made Halo so fucking golden, and they surgically cut that shit out.
Everything that they do, every decision they make feels almost like...
It doesn't feel almost. It feels blatantly deliberate.
It's spiteful. Everything feels spiteful.
Yeah, every time
like, they're upset that Bungie and people still care about... I know.
I died, by the way. Just get back. Alright, cool. They're upset whenever people, like, putting them up to, like, Bungie standard. Even though, when they fucking announced MCC for console, they said, word for word, exactly as it shipped 10 years ago. It can't even hold up, like, a fifth of that promise. Not even a sixth.
They keep going for that, oh, this is going to be the next 10-year game. And then Infinite was the example of course it's going to be 10 years because it's still not done.
Yeah. Well, it even though it's not done, it's still literally not done yet, by the way. I don't care what you're arguing. That shit's just not done. Why did you do that?
I set my controller down and the trigger hit my keyboard.
Yeah. It's still not done. And they already canceled work. They already stopped working on it. They're moving on to the next Halo game. Not even a fourth into their 10-year plan. They just gave up on this. What was supposed to be the return to form. The Halo is back game. And they just gave up. Like, they seem to hate Halo more than I do. There's only one person I know that hates Halo more than I do. That's 343. Good God!
If your business model is, we hire people who don't like playing Halo to get a different take on it, then you don't want Halo. All right, it's my turn.
It's your turn? You want to go?
Well, you can't come back up here, and it's a safe spot.
I mean, this spot is relatively safe, too. So, like, go down.
Okay.
So...
If we die, it's your fault.
Like, everything 343 seems to do seems to just be spiteful, right? People were complaining that the store was overpriced, which is fucking rightfully was. Who wants to pay $20 for some shit? I'm especially mad about the store because I'll admit I'm one of the idiots that bought shit off of there. Gasp! I know, right? That's why I'm so extra angry about it, because I fucking fell for it. I'm mad at them, but I'm also mad at myself. Should have known better. So people were complaining about, we don't want fucking $20 items in there, so they're just like, I will mark it down. And they did mark down the price, right? But they labeled it as a sale, like it was some temporary FOMO crap. Even though this price that you saw was the standard price, the standard 100% price, but they try to like bullshit it as some like 75% off, or it's 25% off rather.
Yeah, they kind of pulled like a Bethesda with that one.
Yeah, this is like a thing that like really like third-rate online shops do. They stoop down to that level. I noticed the website that I got my swords from. I'm just gonna casually brag about them. They had the same thing. Like they were priced at like $280 or something, but they was just like, oh, this is marked down from $375. It's like, no, they're not. You just cost $280, bro. Still very.
You're
nice
a
swords.
liar and a cheat. Nobody likes you.
You're a liar and a cheat. No. Still, regardless of that, unlike 343, they actually delivered a quality product because there's some nice swords. But I'm gonna move on from that. And I noticed, fucking, don't think this got past me 343. I got eyes, all right. I saw you sneakily marking the price back up to its original throughout the shop updates. Y'all did that. Like the whole, like you did like the boiling the frog slowly thing, and hoping nobody would know that. But I did. I saw that shit. And nobody's talking about it except me. So what was it? What they had some more shitty fucking updates. They tried to they had Forge, right? Okay, Forge. Let's talk about Forge. Forge was good.
The thing that they made because they don't want to have to make any maps or any games themselves.
Yeah, they made it so fucking good. That's the only reason they made it so goddamn good, because they didn't want to make the maps themselves. And that might be just a business assumption, but think about this. In the last year, Infinite has gotten 3 maps. Only one of those maps were dev-made maps. The other 2 were Forge-made. And the recent trailers have done nothing but boast about like Forge creations that non-343 employees have done, basically fans. So they're just letting the fans, not just the fans, just the forgers alone, they're just carrying Infinite, right? That's, even though that's a state that could probably work, that's not really a good state to be in for a very long time. Why did I follow you?
No, I got you. I don't know. Well, we have a checkpoint right here, so.
Alright, cool.
Why am I so much better at this than you?
Because I'm not the one talking here. Where's my crosshair? Anyway. Hi. God, I hate this outdoors part. Fuck, what was I? Infinite store. Yeah. So they decided to they here's another promise that they fucking broke. They promised to bring back every armor piece, right? You could argue that's a big promise to make. There's a lot of armor pieces and a lot of work to be done, right? But they should have fucking known that, and they shouldn't have made that promise to begin with, if that's the case. Okay. Oh, thank God, we're out of here.
Yeah, I took the shortcut.
Yeah, thanks.
There's a flood on my back when I went up.
So, the armor course... Oh, I haven't even gone to armor customization in Infinite.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, you confused the shit out of me. I was like, we're on armor core now?
Yeah. I'm sort of jumping around on stuff. I'll just rant everything
look
out.
what I found.
Sniper. Good for you.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of, like, ideas on paper that I absolutely loved about Infinite's armor customization. I like the armor course, and I like the fucking color codings, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because armor course, allows you to... is a good, like, base to fulfill that promise of having every armor piece.
Yeah.
Execution, however, not so great. They released... what was it? They released... When Infinite came out, it started out with 3 armor cores, which was the Mark 7, which was like a specifically tailored for Infinite and a new thing.
Behind you!
Ooh, no. They had the Mark 5B from Reach, and then they had the Yoroi core.
Shit!
Hi. The Yoroi core, which was sort of like a fanfic ass samurai armor, which looks cool, but again, 343 doing their fanfic shit as usual. And pretty quickly, a very apparent issue came up. People wanted to mix and match the armor stuff, like the armor pieces with the armor cores. Like they wanted maybe they wanted like a Mark 7 helmet for their samurai stuff and shit like that. Which is, you'd figure they'd have that like right from the get go, but they don't have that right from the get. Not only did they have that did they not have that. If you go into training mode and fight against Spartan bots, the Spartan bots have that. They have access to mix and match their armor pieces with their cores.
Ow.
They could do that. We just died.
Yeah.
So
But you
people
cannot mix and match with the new ones?
now you can, but I'll get to that. Cross core. That's what they called it essentially. You couldn't when game come out. You couldn't cross core.
When game out, come out.
But AI Spartans could cross core, which was very annoying. You just run past, I guess, and just leave them all to me and just have me suffer. Alright, cool. I'm dead, by the way.
You'll live.
I'm talking so much I keep forgetting to pick up a shotgun. Yeah. Color codings. Okay, they did bring in like cross core. They didn't have it on every armor piece because there would be obvious clipping issues. Makes sense, I guess. They put it on like the more iconic stuff.
Fuck! There's several shotguns in that hallway.
Oh, god fucking damn it. I remember this hallway was particularly frustrating, even on easy.
I know how to fix it. Keep going.
Yeah, so they fixed that, I guess. So I'll just hand them that for now. Color codings. So up until Infinite, they had like a primary and secondary color, right? That was usually like the standard.
Yeah.
Fucking no, go away! Not when I'm out without shield. Oh my god, bro, they're not giving me any room to breathe. No, Mr. President, get down! And I like the color coding.
I shot myself.
I shoofed my douche.
I killed myself with my own shotgun.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
I gotta go to work.
I pulled the trigger and I killed myself.
Right. Because if you think about it in a realistic setting, right, it would make sense that Spartan would have armor coatings instead of primary and secondary colors, because you would probably need to convey your role in the UNSC with a certain color code. So from a realistic standpoint, it would absolutely make sense to have color codings. And I can also appreciate that they made such a huge... I died again. Such a huge variety of it, because I'm gonna sound like IGN here. There's a coding for everyone if you look through the whole like menu of it. There's at least something that every type of player will like. You have like you have muddy colored, like grimy armors. You have extremely shiny with hysterical colors.
Behind you.
Yeah. I'm gonna back away. So, yeah. But the obvious issue with coatings was that they replaced primary and secondary colors. But this wasn't the main issue. This was one of the issues that a lot of people didn't like, because why, right? It's not like they can't coexist. You could have like primary and secondary colors and then just have the coatings. If they wanted something more like details and specific, they could resort to the color coatings. Go away, go away. I'm low on shields. Go away! Oh my god, bro. I'm just trying to live my life. Give me that shotgun.
Where's my shotgun?
So yeah, no, I don't see a reason why they can coexist with each other. And obviously, this was gonna get monetized to fucking hell and back.
Why, you're not allowed to talk bad about them?
What do you mean?
What do you mean monetized?
They monetized the shit out of color codings.
Oh, I thought you meant this video. I was like, what the fuck?
No, what the fuck? Get him!
Oh, hi!
Get the guy! Oh my god, I died!
Oh, shit!
Oh no. Don't die.
Good lord. They need to calm down.
Speaking of not calming down, 343 was not fucking calm when it comes to when it came to monetizing the color codings. You would have to pay like $8 for the color blue, just a standard blue.
Oh yeah, no more earning anything, man. Just give us your money.
Yeah. Hey, I'll get to that too.
Check.
What? Yeah, there's a shotgun.
Right
I'll
there.
take that. Thank you. It was that shotgun I lost, by the way, when I died. Run past him. Oh my god, why are we so accurate with the run? This is gonna get monetized to shit. With the colors and stuff like that. $8 for the color blue, whatever.
$20 for the original armor.
Oh yeah, let's get to that. They didn't make the Mark V an armor core, by the way. It wasn't its own armor core. It was like a unique skin for the Mark 7 that you couldn't alter in many ways. You'd maybe be able to change colors on it, but that's about it. No specific armor pieces for the Mark V, no nothing like that. It was... And they priced it at 20 big ones, man.
20 biggies.
Yeah. 20.
Like, that's not even micro at that point, right?
It's macro aggression.
It's a macro aggression against the players.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi.
Because it's like, you know, that's the armor that started it all, bro. And you're gonna put a price tag on that. That really is telling where we're going. The whole industry, that is. I think I lost my shotgun.
Yeah, you did.
Oh well.
Oh, you know what? It flew at me. I have more rounds now.
Right. I remember birds explode. So, it's just watching them fucking blow up.
Good lord.
Wow.
Oh my god. What is going on over there, man?
You have to wait for a
Like,
minute.
chill, broski.
That's also another reason why Halo Infinite died so fast. You didn't go into a multiplayer game and see someone with like with a katana on their hip and be like, oh shit, that guy fucking got like a crazy amount of gamer score or whatever the fuck. He got the...
You got that gamer gunk, bro.
He didn't get that really specific achievement. This is a good example, by the way, because there's literally katana in Halo 3 that required you to get a very specific achievement, if I remember correctly.
Good times.
Yes. In order to get that katana, you'd have to, I think, in a ranked free-for-all playlist, you'd have to get a double collateral with a Spartan laser.
Oh, really?
Yes, they picked free-for-all playlists so you wouldn't be able to like arrange it with the players you match up with. It has to be something that just happens on accident.
Don't die.
Don't worry about it. I'm good. But anyhow, it's her.
Any Hoosier Hauser?
No, that's the thing I say. Which fucking, I think Pringles tried to steal from me like a fucking asshole. He was just like, yeah, that's a thing I say, totally. And then everyone was just like, wow, that's a funny, quirky thing that you say. And I was like, fuck you guys. But anyway, I think that was what it was, if I remember
Grunt!
correctly. Oh no, Gran Torino. Where was I? Yeah. There is a katana in Infinite, but you didn't really have that thought when you saw that. You didn't see him and think, oh shit, that guy's no joke. You saw that and you were like, okay, that guy had $12 laying around. Ooh, I'm dead.
Ah, damn it.
So you didn't really react to any of the armors. Especially since the actual in-game lighting engine was god-awful. Like, in the menu, it looks absolutely fucking stellar, bro. Like, you saw when I was streaming it, right? Are they done exploding? The lighting in the armor menu is fucking perfect. It's unmatched, right?
Get back.
You get into a fucking game, and the game looks like it's underwater. Or sometimes viewed through, like, an electron microscope. This has been an issue ever since Halo 4. Which is god-awful lighting.
Reloading.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those infinite hallways. We have to just push
Oh
through
my,
it.
even suiciders.
I can get
Or
through
did you
it.
throw a grenade?
I think I threw a grenade. I'm gonna get through it.
No, don't go back.
No.
Go back.
No. It's one of...
No. My guns are back here.
Well, go get the gun. I'll watch it here. Don't worry about it.
Pussy ass, have an ass.
So the lighting in Infinite is just fucking god awful. I saw some people fucking buy the gold skin, right? That was just like fully gold plated armor. Looks amazing in the menus. Looks absolutely fucking sexy as shit. I don't even like hysterical armor. Even I can admit that look good as fuck in the menus.
Hold on, can we just marvel at hysterical armor? Ah! Oh,
I
that's
love
armor!
Can I just say I really love that adjective. Hysterical.
Hysterical. It's armor!
That's why I say sometimes when I meet fucking idiots on Halo that's got a hysterical color scheme. or clients that have like a fucking hysterical character design they want me to draw.
Hey, Keys, I like your cut, G.
I like your cut, G.
Slap it.
But anyway, it looks fucking awful in the lighting. None of the fashion is worth it because it's gonna look shit in the games.
I am upset that I do think some of the armor in Halo 5 is cool.
I mean, like, there's some that stand out and have character in them at least. Not that
like mine.
Not that I like the characters. Behind us. Right. So, fucking... I'll admit, the Gen 2 armor did kind of grow on me a little bit back in the day. But I kind of grew out of that. I just stopped thinking about it. I just started hating it vehemently. I think we should just keep going, because they keep spawning, it seems. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! They got the Spec Ops grunts!
I just shot you.
Like, did you buy like a unique visor color? Well, tough shit. Half of the maps, the visor color doesn't even fucking render. It's just black for every player. Nothing happens with what?
The environment in Halo 1 Remastered is just like all fucked up.
Oh yeah, let's switch to that.
No, stay on your thing. Stop switching around. You're gonna start it's starting to become like the fucking cinematic universe of just like Jack's rant. You're just nothing makes sense, and you have to watch it in certain parts.
Yeah. I wanted to make it a video because I can't put it into text, man. I tried to with the little chat in your server, but
well, why don't you use the chat as a guide?
The chat as a guide?
Yeah, so like so you don't lose. Whoa! I just saw the inside of my face.
Funny.
There was nothing there.
There was nothing. I had no face, and I must scream. Woo!
Oh, good lordy, lordy, lord.
Oh, good
Holy
lord.
shit.
So, like, you know, even if you were completely okay with buying armor and shit like that, and you just decided to shell out everything completely, none of the armor you would buy would be fucking worth it because it just didn't look good, no matter how good it looked in the menus. I booted it up, right? And there were some things they changed, like I noticed they added the crosscore and all that whatnot. And I saw that they added a specific armor core that I've been wanting to wear ever since fucking Halo Wars 1 came out. Which was the Mark IV armor. And I don't know if you've seen the Mark IV armor, but that thing's sexy. Alright, that thing's fucking good looking. Yeah, you got him. Get the Banshees, bro. Oh my god, I'm gonna actually fucking die for real now. We did it, boys. We did it. No. Mark IV is sexy, and I'm glad that they added that into Infinite. But here's the thing. They just handed you it for free. No challenge. I logged in, and I got it immediately. And I was just like, could I have worked for it a little bit?
Okay, let's get to the point here. So today we bring all this to you because we're gonna start our own Kickstarter.
What?
We're gonna make Jack and Rax Halo.
Jack and Rax Halo.
We're gonna compete with 343.
That's like, if you have the time to get into like Unreal or some shit, that would probably be a good venture.
No.
No.
The only Halo thing I want to make is my own versus Blue series.
Funny you bring that up because that reminded me of a fan project called Project Contingency. I looked it up the other day. Project Contingency was supposed to be like a PC version of Halo before PC Halo actually became a thing. Yeah, they're still working on it today. I looked at how it's going. It looks pretty fucking rough, but I can at least admit that they have more love and passion for the show, for the IP than 343 does.
Yeah.
Same thing with El Dorito, by the way. Right. Well, that was fucking insane. We were at Halo Mark IV. They just handed you every corp for free. Like, you didn't have to work for them anymore. And it's just like, okay, I mean, at least we don't have to buy them in the store, but do you not... Can you guys just... Are you guys just incapable of forming a balanced and fun challenge for something?
Don't follow me.
It's co-op!
I don't know where I'm going.
We're going here. God, this is gonna be a nightmare. Oh my god, the Warthog run of this is gonna be a nightmare. Why are you shooting me, you ass?
Move.
I'm trying to get... I need my shield to load.
Go down.
I need my shield to load. I'm gonna die if I
I
don't.
don't care about your shield. Go down.
What else is there? You're just running into a grenade there.
Well, I'll live.
There's still more things.
There's a shotgun on the ground. Pick it up. Hurry.
There's another thing.
Why did you die?
It's funny.
Stop.
Please don't shoot
Stop
up my
making
shield
jokes.
again like a fucking moron. Can I go down the stairs? Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, they just shot
It's
that.
not hard.
Damn it, they died again. Let me spawn. I need another beer.
Oh, whoops.
Why are you like this?
I just stuck myself. I would drink, but I woke up like not even like fucking an hour ago, so.
Yeah, alcoholism, bro. That's what it is, man.
Have you been reading chat at all?
Yeah, Dead Wolf said he had to go to work and it hasn't really updated since.
Oh, okay, so everyone just kind of bailed.
Yeah, I'll still keep this thing though because I'll...
How dare you!
People are gonna ask, like, well, what's your problem with Halo and 343? And I'll just link them this fucking
Send
video.
them a 3-hour video.
Yeah, man, that's how it is. Because that's the... Because I'm not gonna go through the rant every time. Could I fucking just get some breathing room here, bro? Oh my goodness gracious. Gracioso. It's pretty clear here. We still got sentinels to worry about. Oh, you're dead. How did you die in the hallway, bro? Okay. I'll be spawn.
Oh wait, you can't pick up you can't pick those up in this game.
What do you mean I can't? No. Sentinel beams are not a thing in this. What more is there to shit on? What more is there to shit on? I know there's a lot more. Oh, yeah. Halo Infinite's multiplayer, again with this whole, like, Spartan Academy, everyone can be a Spartan thing, they assigned this personal AI to you, right?
What?
Yeah, did you not know about this? They had, every player had their personal AI. And
That's so fucking stupid.
AI is
it's not just like a...
Can I fucking say what I need to say?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you that AI is a very generous term for it because all it really is they don't do anything unique, by the way. All they do is show up when you're like controlling a point or trying to open some door. Right?
Ow.
And when they're not showing up in the game, oh no, we got connection issues. I thought you said you had good internet, man.
I do. I have no issues on my end.
I've frozen up completely. The fuck?
You are also streaming.
Yes, I know I'm streaming. I guess this will be stuck like this for a while because I can't fucking do anything about it. Unless you want to restart it.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, my connection's fine. I just checked.
Yeah, no, I'm stuck here. In the middle of a reload.
What? You're jumping around into the walls and shit.
Yeah, that's not what I'm doing here.
So you're not jumping and shooting right now?
No, I'm stuck. You're stuck.
What if
Everything's stuck.
I kill you?
Nothing happens. I think it's just actually just threw me out. Let's just ditch this and restart it.
Well, let's try this.
No. No, it's
Okay.
not. It's not fixing anything. Whoever you're punching there, that's not me.
Imposter!
Alright, I'm picking quit on it and then we're restarting it.
What the fuck happened? I have perfect internet.
I was streaming, that's what happened. But anyway, yeah. But anywho,
How long have you been streaming?
I'd say maybe like... Oh yeah, a little over 2 hours.
Maybe you need to do this in parts.
Maybe I need to do this in what?
Parts.
It is parse. I don't want to do parse. I don't want to just get through it.
Yeah, but anybody who asks you about your opinions on Halo and you send them this video, they're gonna just tell you to go fuck yourself.
Well, I'm gonna tell them to go fuck themselves right back. I'm not gonna explain to them 3 hours every time.
You already do. That's the thing. That's like
yeah,
like
and guess what? It's not very fun. So I'll just send them this video. Man. Yeah, pick them up, bro. Mm.
Oh, we are on the last level.
Beer gets so much fucking tastier after you've talked for like a long while. That's just it.
Because the oxidization inside your mouth is like tasty beer.
Tasty beer.
Tasty beer.
Anyway. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's still a lot to cover. But yeah, no. These personalized AI, right? They would just show up when you were controlling points or opening doors, like I said. And when they're not showing up, all they do is make really repetitive quips at whatever you're doing in the game. So if you kill someone with a battle rifle, they're just gonna be like, "You're so deadly with that thing, man!" Right?
Oh,
regardless of
the whole purpose of it is just to jerk you off while you're playing.
Jerk you off while you're playing. The suit jacks you off, bro. That's canon. The suit jacks you off, but in a metaphysical manner.
I hate that shit because just the games where it's like the only dialogue they could come up with is self-gratifying dialogue of, "Oh, did I just do that? That's so cool."
Oh my god,
it's
Forspoken.
Like, thanks. Do you mind if I have that opinion for myself?
Yeah, no. But then you have every other character that just like sees you as a literal god. It's just like I don't need that. Like, sure, yeah, Master Chief himself.
I'm gonna die.
I died too. Master Chief himself is pretty revered. I'm gonna alright. I'm gonna be a spawn. But you know,
make me do it all again, anyways.
The Marines still, you know, seem to mind their own fucking business, right? Oh god. Oh jeez. Why the hell are you going back? Oh! There comes Sentinels come out here? I didn't even know! I didn't know they could do that! I didn't know they showed up then. Get in the hole! Get in the hole! You better get in the hole!
Hey, I think that's controversial.
Yeah,
oh shit.
He just went back up. Alright. Maybe toss a grenade down there? I don't fucking know. Okay.
Damn.
I hear your dude going, oh! Hey,
I don't want to do this anymore.
We gotta do it. We gotta fucking at least get to the Warthog run. What else? What else? What else? What else? Yes. Yeah, no, they would just suck your dick off constantly. Spartan Agrena would do the same thing too. As well as, like, all of the Marines when you fucking play campaign. Oh, I haven't even gotten to campaign yet.
You did a high five! You did a high five! It's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Am I not patronizing the shit out of me?
You did it. You're so fucking amazing. You're a Spartan, bro. I wish I was a Spartan and I'm just a fucking useless
I'd say
Marine.
you might be better than the chief.
Yeah, no, they do that shit constantly. It's so fucking annoying. I was just like, can I get, like, someone, like, not liking me? The best we got of someone not liking you as a player was Palmer, right? Making, like, an offhanded comic about Chief being tall.
How?
That was it.
What the fuck? That dude headshotted me from the other hallway.
It happened again. This connection glitch.
It must be this fucking level.
Can't be. What the fuck? I can't get out of this.
I don't know if we can beat this game.
Oh,
because It happened at the exact same part.
It happened at the exact same part.
It might be the mission. We might have to try this later.
Oh man. Oh, there's so much I have left to fucking cover with this. Oh, good.
Bro, you've been streaming for 2 hours.
No, I'm not done. I'm not done.
You should read your entire Halo rant word for word and then just.
No, because I've already covered a lot of things there. I would just be repeating myself at that point.
Yeah, but that's your thesis.
Oh boy, we haven't even talked about the Halo show or the Infinite campaign.
The Halo show needs to be a stream by itself, man.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't really know.
I've seen like the first 5 episodes.
Ooh.
Because I kept watching it and just hoping it was gonna get better.
Yeah, I think the show will have to be its own thing. I can still talk about the Infinite campaign though, and what a big fucking $60 nothing burger that was.
We could just play the Infinite campaign and then fucking up video.
I don't have Infinite installed. Why would I do that to myself?
Oh, sure.
So, I don't know if y'all gotta do this. You don't have to, but I'm gonna need y'all to do me a favor and look up the teaser trailer for Halo Infinite.
Why don't you just stream it?
I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. And I just want to say, all of the things you're seeing in that trailer, none of it shows up in Infinite. The only thing that shows up is that Warthog. I wouldn't even argue that the fucking the Chief's armor shows up in that trailer. Yes, I mean technically it doesn't, but you know, it's still the Mark 6, whatever. And it's so fucking lackluster. They kept boasting about this open world thing, right? Open world, open world, open world. It's the Breath of the Wild of Halo. It's the fucking Far Cry of Halo.
Everything is big fucking open world.
How, I wonder, how the fuck did they manage to make an open world more monotone than Halo 1's campaign even? Because
I don't know. I mean, I will argue, Sonic Frontiers has that issue too. It's so fucking monotone.
yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen gameplay of Sonic Frontiers. It's like, does the entire game look like this? You know?
Yeah, it's like you took the world. You took this really cool world, like with Halo 2. You took this really cool a world and the ability to do all these cool things, and you just gave me the default Unity engine map.
Yeah.
And then fucking ran with that.
So it's just like, all right, cool. You get woodlands, banished structures, and foreigner structures. Rinse and repeat for fucking 6 hours. Have fun, idiot. And the game's story just completely flies in the face of its medium, right? Because it tries to tell everything through words and not through things that happen in the story.
Oh yeah, because every cutscene is just Chief and the fucking AI talking.
Chief and the fucking AI talking in a dark room, and when it's not that, it's Escherum going into a fucking hologram and talking shit on you for an awkward amount of time. It's all just everything is done. Everything is shown through telling you and not actually showing you.
Yeah, because if I'm right, you don't even fight Atriox.
They show you the one time they actually do show is when they actually show Atriox, and you don't even get to fight Atriox later. So what the fuck's the deal? They go way more. They go harder into the fucking the weapon is dumb. All right, it's a dumb fucking AI. It tries to the reason why they made that was so they could just do a hard reset on Cortana, so they wouldn't have to fucking write anymore with this god awful villain arc of hers.
Which it was unnecessary to begin with.
Because she does all this shit. She commits genocide on the Brute planet, and then suddenly she starts feeling bad, and she just commits cyber seppuku or some shit. And
that's what I understand. That was never part of the lore where the AIs would do that. They just added that. It's AIs can only become 7 years old before they freak out.
Yeah.
It was never a part of the lore.
Yeah.
They just fucking added that. And not to mention this villain of the year kind of deal. Each game has one particular villain and no real overarching plot like the original Halo series did.
Yeah.
The Didact. It was a cool concept, but he should have been human, and he should have taken 3 games to beat.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely. If he was human,
but
then it would have probably fucking added with so much more to it. But yeah, no, they fucking cut it completely. Uh, and his final fight sequence, it was a fucking quick time event. Like,
a fucking quick time event, and you just push him off a legend strap, and you're telling me this godlike being died from a fucking grenade?
a quick time event that wasn't even properly polished. Did you know for like longest time in the retail version of Halo 4, you get like your chief runs up to him and like puts a grenade into his armor, but the prompt did not say like plant grenade. It said detach turret. And I was like,
that.
yeah.
Oh my god, because I got that. I pre-ordered that shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I played through it all in one day.
Oh gosh.
But like
Didact.
not only did they start out with just like a very gaudy aesthetic change, right?
Yeah.
Like the Forerunner shit just looks stupid now.
Yeah. The Forerunners look AI generated too. I forgot to mention that. You'd have like these
big gray blobs.
You'd have like no. Okay, so all right, old Halo did big gray blobs right. That's what I think, because it is gray. It is very blocky and brutalistic, but it was something so very foreboding about that, right? You know, like you every time you walk throughout the corridors, you'd constantly think like, okay, some dude's built this, right? And it's been out here for like God knows how long, and nobody's touched it. What is this purpose? You go through like 400 structures in Halo 4, and it looks like, all right, I just went into ChatGPT and said, make me a sci-fi background, whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, and it's so complicated, intricate. Look at all the
intricate, like all kinds of angles,
blue and orange. And fucking every fucking 343 like interview, it's about the graphics, bro. It's about the graphics. The graphics. Look how intricate the detail is.
You know what's so funny? Because even though they went so over designed on like the new Forerunner aesthetic, I actually, going back to the Halo 1, 2, and 3 maps on the Forerunner stuff, they actually feel more varied and colorful there, despite being so fucking brutalistic.
Wait, in which Halo?
In just the original trilogy.
Oh yeah, no, because you're supposed to feel like abandoned.
Yeah.
The new ones don't feel abandoned. They feel polished. Everything in the fucking Halo universe now feels polished.
Like
somebody's actively taking care of it.
In Assault on the Control Room, specifically, that place felt fucking scary, right? Because you go in, you'd kill all the Covenant, and then you just kind of sort of would stand there. And just the sounds alone was enough to like put you on edge, because you heard like a weird breathing, right?
Yeah.
Like the rooms were breathing or something. It was so fucking atmospheric. I fucking love that shit.
I love just the concrete, barren, hallways. It's just endless. Just like, damn, man. Like
Halo 2 made.
Well, not only am I alone, but like, who built this in the first place?
Yeah.
But nowadays, you just walk in, it's like, oh, it's just some fucking alien race, mumbo jumbo, sci-fi Hollywood shit.
I want to talk to you about the fucking librarian, and how much of a fucking middle finger she is to everything.
I'm confused.
So, the librarian shows up. You know who the librarian is? Yes.
I don't remember.
She's the weird lady with like the ballsack hair.
Dude, I might have fucking repressed that. Hold on, let me look it
up. The Didact's wife. I don't fucking know.
I can't. Oh, it's over there. Why is it over there? Alright. No, fuck you. I'm trying to get Google, but it's stuck on my tablet.
Alright. I'll just let you Google that and then I'll go to continue.
Oh!
Yes, her.
Dude, I completely fucking repressed this bitch.
Because that cutscene is so god awful. That was supposed to be like the explanation there to everything, the big twist, so to speak. But what they did was they tried to just painfully condense all of the retcons and lore into a single cutscene that was like 5 minutes long that nobody could keep track of. It was so long they had to pre-render it, by the way. What else is there? And she had this thing called like a gene song, right? That she implanted into humanity very early on. And what this gene song fucking is, it was just like a algorithm of like pre-made ideas that were planted into like humanity's subconscious. So basically, all of the scientific progress, the Spartan program, John's like superhuman abilities and augments, all of this was predetermined by the gene sawing. I don't know if y'all remember this, but something very unique to Chief's character was his luck. He had a lot of luck. Even Cortana says this in the beginning of Halo 3. And it's very blatant, it's very apparent in the Fall of Reach book. But they just cut that completely and turn it into like some a really roundabout and boring generic fucking Chosen One story, right? And they have the fucking gall to think it's better because it's so fucking... The only reason it's so complicated is because of bragging rights. They wanted to be like as complicated as 40K or some shit.
Jack, I need to show you 2 new books that came out about Halo, and the cover alone will tell you everything you need to know.
Oh, yeah, no. I think honestly, I know one of them. Yes. Okay, let's talk about Renegade here.
They look like Sweet Baby Matey.
Yeah, this is Sweet Baby. Can I, I want to fucking be able to view this browser. Yes, here. Guess who fucking this guy is?
I don't know.
That's Guilty Spark.
What?
They brought him back to life and turned him into this. I don't even know what this is, but
it looks like a ripoff of the guy from Doom.
I thought of Ultron. I deadass thought of Ultron. But yeah, I see Samuel Hayden there too. Then I think they made him like a good guy or some shit, which completely
everything
spits on Halo 3's story. By the way,
Guilty Spark was such a fucking like great villain because you didn't know his intentions.
Yeah.
Until like the final game when you're just like, oh shit, right?
Yeah.
He betrayed you once, and then you're like, well, we do need to work together.
Yeah, but then in his eyes, you kind of betray him back, which is a very interesting way of like setting up the final fight.
Yeah.
Oh my
god.
So
these books look atrocious.
But like, why would they bring? They would have no reason to bring 343 back or 343 Guilty Spark back, other than being spiteful towards Halo 3. And
next, they're gonna bring back like a cyborg Johnson or something.
No, they want Johnson dead because he's too good of a character. Probably another reason why they would want to bring back Guilty Spark was probably because he has the same name as them. It's a bunch of like petty, childish reasons why they do everything they need to do.
I'm just looking at all the new book covers, and I hate all of them.
No, man. Who even is this? I don't even know. I don't even care.
I don't generic sci-fi like skin number 7.
Yeah.
It's like it's so fucking cut and dry, right? Like when I look at this photo, I get no personality from it.
Nothing. Oh, god damn it. Fuck his beard. Fuck. Oh my god, there's still I feel like there's still so much. What else? Yeah, Escherum, he does nothing but just talk shit on you.
Hold up, look at the fucking author's name.
Kelly Gay. Yeah. You didn't notice that till now.
Your name's Kelly? Yeah. Gay.
Alright, Miss Gay.
Hey! What? That's rude. It's my last name. Oh, sorry.
It's not rude. It's gay. Anyway.
Wait, Troy Dennings wrote Divine Win? Oh. Troy, come on, man.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What else?
Oh, this all looks so fucking shit. What is this?
I'm not gonna talk about the books because I haven't read the book, so I don't fucking know.
I almost want to go to the fucking one of the library, like one of the bookstores here, and pick one up and just fucking like read through it and compare it to the old ones.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
because just looking at it tells me these are like retcon hell, like hellholes.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, and then you have like, I think, no, I want to talk about 343 themselves, right? You notice what? What? Do you want to say? You want to say something? Do you want to
No,
say
fucking
something?
343 shit. I fucking hate them so much.
Yeah. They are just like I said, oozing with narcissism and pettiness. Everything they do in favor, everything they've done for like the original trilogy seems to either just be half-assed or spiteful. Um, they keep saying like they're trying to preserve it, but they keep adding in a bunch of shit. Like there's an Easter egg in Halo 3 ODST that they just replaced with a different Easter egg because they didn't like Marty O'Donnell.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, that's right, because he's a Republican.
yeah. Well,
And
they probably
for
could. They
some
probably just
reason-
didn't like this. Was I think this was before that, so I think they probably just didn't like him because he was a Bungie employee.
Oh.
There was also,
Every decision they make seems politically charged too.
of course, they can.
Let's
The
not
only
get
time they can
into
ever,
that.
the only time they can ever deliver, fucking content on time is like some banner that's about some sort of awareness month. Or whatever the fuck. That's the only time they actually get off their asses and get to work.
Let's look up Halo books, because I have the good series on my shelf.
Yeah.
Oh, granted, I don't have Glasslands, Thursday War, and Mortal Dictata, but I have like the OG shit.
I try to look at like back-to-back developer documentaries for Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4 and Halo Infinite, right? I notice a very peculiar detail but between both of them. In Halo 4 and Infinite video documentaries, almost all of them are wearing 343 merch. Right?
Oh yeah.
That just tells you how fucking staged everything is. And they're talking about like these pretend. All they talk about is like me, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't talk about the game. They just talk about like, oh, it's been so fun working here, and it's like it's good for my career, and you know, fucking. And when they talk about the game, they either just like, you know, cut it way too short, or they just straight up lie about it. In Halo 2, it felt like you were like, you go to the Halo 2 and Halo 3 document, you felt like you were actually like getting a tour of the company. They would talk about these ideas. One of my main fucking mantras when it comes to making art comes from the Halo 3 documentary.
Yeah.
Which is artists are never done, they just run out of time.
Yes.
And it feels a lot more fucking homely, I guess, to watch those. It's just a fun time overall. What else is there? There's obviously something I didn't even know until recently was that they tried to replace Steve Downes, Jen Taylor, and Jeff Steitzler.
God, it looks so fucking stupid.
Like the three voices you hear the most in Halo. Oh, I don't have OBS open. I don't know if I missed like a chat. No, never mind.
Nobody said anything.
Yeah. Like, why would they do that? Why? What possible reason would they do that?
Money.
When they didn't get their way, obviously, I think they. This is something that Jeff said. He didn't want to go into detail, but he did say that 343
Oh my god.
was like especially being like disrespectful towards him in the workplace.
Hey Jake.
What?
Everybody left.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. It's fine. I just want to document this fucking rant. My gosh. And it's recently surfaced that they just straight up, unabashedly just don't want Bungie employees right before this alleged remaster of CE is coming out. And I don't understand. I'm a stupid guy. And even I could deduce that, okay, this is going to be Halo Combat Evolved, but with 343's lore. It's going to be Halo Gaslight Edition. Right?
Oh. Yeah, I guess they did, because didn't they say they were making a...
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't care. Like, you know, they gave up. They gave up on Infinite's 10-year plan, and they accidentally, you know, maintained. They accidentally managed to maintain MCC for over MCC
Implicit.
MCC for over 10 years. They accidentally made that a 10-year game somehow. Yes, MCC has been out for 10 years ever since the console release. That is.
Oh, their 10-year game. Oh, not time to shut it down and kill it.
Yeah, because they don't understand the concept of making a lasting product. It's like they can say all these things, they can make all these promises, like a 10-year program, take a 10-year plan, but as soon as like Monday comes around after the release, they forget what the fuck they're talking about and just instantly move on to the next product because they need to make the next big wow at E3 or whatever's going on at the current moment. Good God, man. Good fucking Lord. And I think, honestly, out of all this, everything I've been talking about for the last 2.5 hours, none of it even compares to how much I fucking hate the community in and of itself, right?
Oh, the new one?
Because the new one. Because they are nothing but a bunch of, I'm saying this, like this is what I think. This is a fucking extreme.
Don't say the F word.
This is like, don't take it with a grain of salt. I don't know, maybe. I just think at least 90% of the new fans are nothing but a bunch of fucking shit. My fucking jaw's locked up. There we go. Shills. Dick riding shills. Honestly.
Shills.
I hung out in the Halo's official Discord, and I try to talk about my opinion on things in a very healthy manner, right? In a very civilized manner, right?
We can't take criticism. Cancel.
They went so fucking on the defense of that, right? They were. I wouldn't say they were like straight up hostile, but it seems like they already like decided that I was an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, what the fuck? What's going on here, right? I couldn't say
I would
anything.
honestly put it on par with the Call of Duty. People who still play Call of Duty today are some brain dead, like R-worded motherfuckers.
R-worded. And it's just like you see this everywhere, and like, okay, people are defending Infinite, like, oh, it's a free game. Why are you complaining? Yeah, dog shit at the park is free too. You don't see me eating it, bro.
I love that.
It's not even fucking
game.
free.
Not even.
Well, it's not even technically fucking free. You buy the campaign as a DLC for $60. Guess what? You can't refund that. And the supposed events that were supposed to be free content that was more free player friendly, yeah, they cost money now. You have to pay premium to get 10 right. That shit used to be free back in the day. You gotta pay to get samurai armor now. Even though they promised that shit would be free. And the free version of the battle passes that I mentioned back then, they are $5 now. And the premium versions are $20, sometimes $25.
Oh man.
Free game, my ass. Yeah, technically it's still free. You can still get the full like multiplayer experience for free, but you're gonna be a gray blob, essentially.
That's like the problem with the industry, though.
If your brain is like broken and don't understand the concept of rewards and how they can incentivize one to play, then maybe you would enjoy the Infinite experience.
A lot of these companies bank on the idea. It's like, we don't need like a release paycheck. We need like steady cash flow, and it's like, no, it's a fucking video game. It's a fucking movie. Like just release it, finish it, release it, and then rake in your cash. And then a couple years later, you could probably do like some other version. But fucking,
I get
the idea that it's like, oh, it's a free to play game as long as you consistently like like fund us.
I get that it's a AAA game and that the Xbox Game Pass isn't making you that much money, but if that's the fucking case, why are you putting so much resource into the polygon count?
Like it could honestly look like Halo 3 and still be cherished.
Halo
right?
Reach objectively looks better than Infinite because the fucking art direction, modeling team, and lighting all understand each other. They all know what they want from each other, and they can all fucking cooperate.
Yeah, Halo Reach is fucking amazing.
You go into theater mode on Halo Reach, and you pause it at any point, it looks like a painting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Same thing with Halo 3.
It almost feels like in Halo games, a lot of like the art direction and like the modeling teams didn't have any communication. They were given prompts separately, and then some other team had to figure it out.
Oh, of course, because the slip space engine that they so boasted about in Infinite was this hodgepodge of random ass code. The people that originally made it, they bailed like a couple years into development, so they kept getting like the people that were developing it weren't. What was it? They were hired for like a specific amount of time so that they wouldn't get paid overtime, right?
Yeah.
Right. So they were left
because fuck paying people properly,
like,
right?
hey, you're on crunch time. Here's an engine. You have no idea how it works, and you can't ask the guys who made it for help because they don't work here anymore. And so they kept cycling a bunch of teams with that.
Also, here's a crunch bar because you're in crunch time.
Yeah, I said that. I said crunch.
No, but here's a crunch bar.
I got it now. They don't sell crunch here, so I don't get it. Oh god. So it was just a fucking constant nightmare of production because, you know, they kept like swapping out employees. People didn't know what the hell other people wanted. There was obviously reported a bunch of hostility in the workplace towards like people who worked at Bungie. Where they just like they just make fun of the games from that era or the fans of that era. So 343 has just what 343's problem is that I guess this is technically like a part of the quote unquote woke mind virus, right? They've basically convinced themselves that Bungie and all of its fans are nothing but a bunch of frat boys who spent their off hours getting on Xbox Live and just spouting slurs for every minute of every hour of every day.
Well, I feel like that's what like PvP is like a whole, right?
Don't get me wrong. That's not to say they don't exist. You run into people like that, absolutely, on Xbox Live. But they were kind of memed on already. Nobody in the lobbies took them seriously. Because, you know, we didn't really let those people nor the words they said control us. We didn't give them any power.
I mean, now everything's too terrifying to ever say anything, so
No, of course.
that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, no. I really don't have the energy to talk about it because you'd have some asshats being like, "Oh, you want to say the something word so badly."
Give me the gamer words.
Hey, give me the gamer word.
Give me the gamer words.
Fucking library, I swear to God.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Good times.
So that's what they convinced themselves that Bungie fans are. And
they basically put Bungie fans on the same as like Republicans. It's like, what are you talking about?
like
People just miss the old games.
I am very certain I haven't even covered nearly everything. We're 2 hours and 40 minutes in almost, and I don't think I've covered everything else still. There's just so many fucking egregious things.
What the fuck is this? I hate this.
Anything else I missed? Anything we can think of?
No, I think you need to take a break.
So, I kind of wanted to wrap up, like, I had a dream, right? I had that dream about Blixt. Hey, what are you thinking about?
Shut up. What do you say it?
I had a dream.
Oh yeah, your Roblox game that you came up with.
The Roblox game. No, the idea of it was that it basically was like a love letter to Halo 3 when I saw the gameplay of it in the dream. And when I woke up, I kind of realized that Halo, or at least 343's Halo, deliberately does not want to be Halo. We keep arguing that, oh, it's not Halo. That's because, no, it doesn't want to be anymore.
Yeah.
And whatever the Halo slot, the Halo spot in our lives, right? The little Halo hole.
The Halo slut.
Halo slut. The little Halo hole in our hearts. Kind of, I think, just needs to be filled by something else, like a different franchise and universe entirely.
Fucking Helldivers could have gone that route.
Helldivers could have gone that route, but I feel like we need something that's more deliberately a love letter to Halo, which uses very similar combat styles.
You know what's fucking wild is that Nova game I showed you is absolutely a love letter to Halo. Like, clearly they had inspirations and they did their best to make it for mobile, but back when mobile games actually tried to be a legitimate like staple.
Mm-hmm. So, I think honestly, because it's all going downhill from here. They're gonna make I think they're gonna make a third season of the series. I don't know. I could be wrong on that.
I missed what you said. Trump started talking in my timeline.
Trump started talking. They're gonna be. I think they're gonna make a third season of the Halo series. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Hey, look, Vicky Sliden.
Yeah. What are they though? Could you answer my fucking question? Oh my God, Rack.
I don't remember what you said.
Are they gonna make a third? Are they gonna make a third season of Halo or not?
Oh, probably. I feel like they're funding themselves at this point.
It's a good thought.
I don't know. It's the biggest fucking like just like public self fucking jacking bullshit.
Infinite gets less engagement than I get fucking likes by posting tits. And MCC is just like slowly dying by the minute. It's like eventually it's just gonna start being full of fucking hackers because easy anti-cheat is useless. And I seriously think it couldn't be any more dead. And what does 343 do about this? They pay off like popular content creators in the Halo community to just lie about the state of the game. You have Mint Blitz saying shit like, "Oh, there's like 40,000 players going on in Halo right now." Like, no, it's fucking not. You're a goddamn liar. Like, yeah, like Steam doesn't count every player. There's obviously the Xbox players as well, but I highly doubt that's 40,000 right there. Right?
Yeah.
Good lord. Good lord, good lord, good lord. So, what the fuck? What are we gonna do, right? I'm not saying people should, sit down and make this blitzed game. No, I think people should just walk away from Halo for a while, play some other games, like just sort of forget about the whole thing.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to play through Fear and actually beat Doom Eternal for once. So fucking, I don't know, man. Put Halo on the shelf.
Yeah.
Maybe then 343 will fucking realize what a fucking failure they are of a studio.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was my second beer, and I kind of want a third one. It's no issues. I'll do it. I'll drink it.
Wait, Shantae's getting like a show?
Shantae's getting a show?
They're getting a animated swimsuit episode.
Oh, cheers, Sean.